Hey man, Sam, welcome back to another episode of GHM Podcast. I'm your host, the Honorable. To my left, we got the GOAT himself, Brother Jack, or Luka Doncic. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To my right, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Brother Kane. Decked out in, I don't even need to see because I can see. Decked out in the Hype Land gear. You know, you gotta check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Show him real quick.
Strip.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's showing them.
That's fire. That's fire.
Crazy. He's showing them the back and whatnot right now. You know what I'm saying? I already know. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we're back. We're back together. You know what I'm saying? This week is a fun week because you know why? We have the GOAT show back again with the best episode of the year. You feel me?
One Punch Man.
What? One Punch Man. No, I'm actually. I can't wait to talk about that too. Don't let me forget. But talking about the My Hero episode. You feel me? That My Hero episode was straight artistry, and we will talk about that in a second, right? We're going to talk about One Punch Man. We're going to talk about One Piece, right? And then we're going to talk about some nitty-gritties within the animator community because, you know, the GOAT Vincent Chancellor, he had a few things to say on Twitter.
Oh, really?
About the production of My Hero. Yes, sir. Right, and we'll get to that as well. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification, know we upload next.
Ding.
And if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. Top link in the description.
Chess.
It only takes 3 clicks.
Chess boletas.
Tres leches, my voice.
Sí.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, first up, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that My Hero episode, man. That My Hero episode was absolutely... Actually, I'm a curveball real quick. Let me do a curveball. Okay, let me do a curveball.
Go ahead.
Because I want to talk about, as you can see, how I'm dressed up. The honored one. I want to talk about the honored one real quick.
Let's see where this is
What I'm
going.
saying? Because I feel like the honored one doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Beg to differ.
Nah, I think people really be shitting on the honored one a little too much because of how he, you know, in the manga shit, you know what I'm saying? Manga, they be shitting on him a little bit. His name has been dragged through the mud a little too much, right? And I'm here to salvage that name. So, this is, right, a little segment I like to call
Glazing Gojo.
Glazing Gojo. Thank you. I'm glad that you said it. Thank you. And with that being said, let me just take this off because I need to use my 6 size for this one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, we're not ready.
We're not ready. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Okay, we're good. Oof. Fuck.
Well, the 6 eyes have been activated.
Yeah, they've been activated. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too wet down there. Don't get too wet down there. All right.
Like the Shingen Wano whenever they do the Haki.
Yes. But let me actually, I need to still kind of save you guys some of the aura. I need to kind of just let go of some of my aura. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Did you see that?
What did you do?
No, gross.
With somebody's foot?
Yes.
You grabbed the water bottle with his foot?
Brought it to his, brought it up.
Yeah. Claws, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, so you put on the shades for us.
Gotta put on the shades because I can't let my aura emanate too much. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot he does the shades too.
I'm throwing an audible. You feel me? All right. So this is gonna be a 2-part series. This is part 1. Okay.
Of Glazing Gojo.
Of Glazing Gojo. Part 1 of Glazing Gojo. Okay. So the glaze that JJK has for Gojo was actually insane. Okay. This is part 1 of Glazing Gojo. All right. First up, they said the balance of the world shifted the day that this man is born.
That's fire.
That's crazy work.
That's fire.
That's insane. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Pause. All right. Next up, when he got sealed in the prison realm, they said the balance of the world would get disrupted just because of the lack of his presence. Just because he wasn't there, the world unshifted.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
So first off, when he was born, balance. You know what I'm saying? And then when he was sealed, disruption. Crazy.
It's like the avatars.
It's like the Avatar.
I like that.
That's a bar. I ain't even thinking it. That's a bar though.
Glazing
That's a bar. The Glazing Gojo. This is part 1.
Part 1.
I'm not even done. Hold on, bro. Next up, right? Every time they speak about someone strong in the show, they have to include Gojo in some way, shape, or form. Okay? This is one of the examples. They said no human is able to stop the strength of the Mei-Mei's bird. You know the bird that she uses? Right? When she was fighting the special grade curse.
Mei-Mei's the sister.
Mei-Mei's the sister and the little brother, kind of the sister to the little kid. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
the, with,
saying?
the,
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
hair, it's obsessed
yeah.
with money.
Teachers that
Uh-huh.
okay. So she has a bird ability, right? And they said no human is able to stop the strength of Mei Mei's bird, with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo. He wasn't necessary in that statement.
I
He
love
wasn't.
that.
He wasn't even there. Right?
What
But they
bird
had to
attack?
Gojo.
What the fuck?
Exactly. You don't even remember it because it's a regular thing in the show. All right. Next up, right? For the first time after his death, after Mei Mei sees Geto for the first time after his death, right? She's like, did he fake his death and team up with Gojo? And then she's like, what am I talking about? This man can conquer the world by himself. He don't need nobody else. He don't
Damn.
need to team up with no one.
That's
You feel
true.
me? That's true. That's another one. Another one. Before he got sealed, they gave him a 30-second vlog, right, of others' POV of the question. What do you think of Satoru Gojo? And it went through everybody's POV of that question. What do you think of Satoru
I
Gojo?
love that.
It was a vlog. They made him a vlog before he got sealed. Okay? And then it ends off with saying, and above all else, this is the quote, and above all else, it goes without saying he's the strongest. Why they didn't need to do that before he got sealed, but they did that just
I don't
to do
fucking
it.
remember that.
You don't. Exactly. Rewatch it. I'm telling you.
Beautiful.
I-
They always glaze.
I
him.
wrote this. I didn't even search this out. I wrote this down as I was rewatching it. I'm seeing every scene of how much they glaze Gojo. I rewatched the show just for the sole clip right here. This is sole video right here. The dedication, because of my goat. You know what I'm saying? They disrespecting him too much, and I don't like that.
I like the whole this simple domain is efficient,
Mm-hmm.
only excepting to Satoru Gojo. of course.
Only when Satoru Gojo's in the picture, though. You know what I'm
right
saying?
behind Satoru Gojo.
Are you done? Because there's more than I could remember too.
Way more.
Way more.
Holy
way
shit.
more.
Yeah,
Holy
way
yeah.
more. Yeah. All right. So let me just end off by saying that's part one.
Part one.
Part one. All right. Part one of Glazing
It's
Gojo.
like a whole fucking essay.
Yeah. Part two of Glazing Gojo. Okay. As he's fighting Jogo, Gojo turns off his limitless, and Jogo realizes he's using only basic cursed energy and hands to fight a special great curse.
The volcano guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Jogo.
Right. He's using basic cursed energy and hands to fight three special great curses. 3 of them. Right? And he's using basic hands and basic cursed energy and hands. No limitless, no 6 eyes, none of that. He's just using the HUDs.
Love that.
You feel me? All right.
It's crazy because their first interaction, he literally decapitates him.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And that's without using his 6 eyes.
Before you even know
Crazy.
how cracked he really is.
Exactly.
Damn.
They just did his thing for real. And then Jogo goes, what can this man not do? Even the enemy's glazing this dude. All right. And then there's another Jogo quote. He says, Geto is telling Jogo about the plan. And he goes, you have to fight him for a minute. Okay. You have to keep him busy for a minute. Jogo gets hot. He gets on the table hot. He goes, we have to fight that thing. He didn't even refer to him as a person. He said, we got to fight that thing for a minute. And he was hot. He's like, Jogo, relax, bro. He's like, bro, that's impossible. We can't do that. We can't do that. You feel me?
That's a crazy task to ask him.
That's
So
a crazy. It was only 60 seconds, mind you. He's scared of fighting him for 60 seconds. Yeah, no, I've never seen this much glaze for a human being in any TV show ever, mind you. All right. Next up, even the narrator himself. Now we're going to the fourth dimension.
The fourth wall.
The fourth wall. We're breaking the fourth wall. Even the narrator himself, right, was glazing when he activated his domain for 0.2 of a second. He goes, the strongest sorcerer of the modern age slaughtered all 1,000 transfigured humans in 299 seconds, right? He started the quote with saying the strongest sorcerer of all of the modern age. He didn't say Gojo. He didn't say the wielder of the 6 eyes. No, he said the strongest sorcerer in the modern age that we've seen in the last few centuries. That's how he started the quote.
that's a tough title.
That's a tough title.
Modern age.
Modern
though.
age. I don't give
Hey,
a fuck.
that's still
The narrator
title.
wasn't alive back then.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. That's why he said the modern age. All right. So the fake Geto also, right? The fake Geto goes, I'll unseal. He says to Gojo, he says, I'll unseal you in 100, no, 1,000 years because you're just too strong to let loose. He thought about it. He's like 100. Nah, that's too long because you don't age in the prison realm.
Oh, you
right?
don't?
You don't age in there. Yeah, no time goes by in the prison realm, so he doesn't age in there, right? So he goes, I'll unseal you in 100, no, 1,000 years. He rethought it and added 10 times the amount of years to that, just to make sure, just to give him enough buffer room to where Gojo isn't there anymore. Right? That's how strong this dude is. Okay?
Wait. So if someone like Gojo's born every couple hundred years, right?
Nah, it's
100 years? I thought it was like a
centuries.
centuries.
Yeah, which is a few hundred years, but like
Oh, sorry.
it's rare. Like it's rare. They said a few hundred.
You think
It's
there'd
the
be like
s-
2 Gojos?
no, because
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Isn't it 6 eyes and the?
Oh, with both. Yeah,
That's
with
what
both.
makes him so special. He
6
has 2
eyes
abilities.
and the
Limitless?
limitless at the
Yeah.
same time. That's what makes him broken. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones, right? So they have no. There's a few of them. Hold on. They have specific veils just for him, and they call them anti-Gojo veils. So everyone else can walk in and out freely. Gojo is the only person that can't go in there.
Crazy.
And mind you, those veils, the specific the condition for the veil, the stronger it is. The condition was only Gojo can't go in there. This dude broke it in minutes, and it's a veil for him, and it only took him a few minutes just to break the veil.
That's actually crazy.
That's insane. Okay, and this one, right? This is my favorite one.
They should have used that veil for when they were trying to keep him busy for a minute.
They to keep him. No, well, that's the thing.
Wait,
They were trying to keep him out of the school with that veil at Jujutsu High.
I think you can trap some with.
I think they did use a veil to trap him in, but he was like, "I'm not running anyways. Like, I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'm here to beat your ass." You feel me? They did the veil, but he said, "Why is there a veil? I'm here to fight you. I'm not going nowhere. Like, there's no reason for the veil. Even if you didn't have a veil, it's still belt to ass. You know
So,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
You feel me? So it doesn't matter if there was a veil or not. But this is my favorite one. Mekamaru said to Yuji, they can't move Gojo from where he's sealed because you remember in the prison realm, he dropped it, right?
Yeah.
They said he can't move him from where he's sealed. And then Yuji goes, why not? Yuji goes, why can't they move him? Why not, right? Mekamaru goes, because he's Satoru Gojo, of course. No explanation, no reasoning to why they can't move him. No, like, oh, it's 6 eyes. No. He's Satoru Gojo. His name alone is the reason why they can't move him.
It's just reason
Love that.
enough.
Just
Love
the reason
that.
enough. And then this is what blows me. Yuji smiles and then goes, makes sense. He didn't even question that shit. He said it makes sense. So that one right there is my favorite quote in the whole show of Glaze and Gojo. Right? I'll do a part 3. We'll do a part 3.
Part 3?
Part 3 of Glaze and Gojo. Gojo was so strong. The prison realm started crying when it was sealed. It's not supposed to do that. It's never done that before, by the way. But it started crying and the eyes turned blue. It was red. The eyes turned blue to signify Gojo was what was making him cry.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Right? That's my nigga right there. That's my boy. You feel me?
Oh.
When Yuji yelled out, Gojo has been sealed. Like everybody, he was letting everyone know Gojo has been sealed, right? Nanami gets stressed and he's like, change of plans. If that's true, every human in this country is fried. Bro gave up on the plan. The whole plan that they had before they got in the veil, he gave up on that just because Gojo was sealed. Just want to let you know.
Hey, I would too, man.
That's
GG's.
insane.
It's like
GG's.
LeBron's out the game. It's
LeBron's out the game, we lose. No one else on the team can carry. LeBron's out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's like saying Shohei's out. Brother,
right there, yeah.
it's over. It's over.
It's
You guys
wraps.
lost the World Series. Shohei's injured. You know what I'm saying? They state that the Gojo clan is literally compromised of the one-man team that is Satoru Gojo. The Gojo clan isn't shit, right? It's the fact that Satoru Gojo himself exists. That is the reason that the Gojo clan is the Gojo clan.
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, not because of the Gojo clan name, only because Satoru Gojo is existing.
Wait, so these guys don't have?
They're not cracked like
They're
that.
not.
They don't have
Right.
Limitless?
It's specific people in the clan that get it. You know what I'm saying? But even with that ability, it's the Gojo clan ain't really like
It's
a
nothing
crazy
without
clan.
6 eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Yeah. So he's like a crazy.
It's probably
anomaly.
like they could use it like once and then that's it.
The narrator himself said it's compromised of the one man team that is Satoru Gojo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Gojo clan really ain't shit. So this is the one that we were talking about. They gauge whether they can beat an opponent or not, depending on if he stands a chance against Gojo. Right? The guy that has the damage reversal ability, that Yuji and what's his name? Fraud. Not Aki.
Fraud?
I'm thinking Aki for some reason.
Blue hair?
Yeah.
Stitches?
No, it's 10 Shadows. What's his fucking name?
Megami.
Megami. Thank you.
Kushigoro.
Yeah. He's such a fraud that I forgot his name. But the guy that they're fighting, right? He was like, if Gojo wasn't sealed, this is what the guy said, right? He said, if Gojo wasn't sealed, I'd be home sleeping right now, right? That's what the guy said to Yuji and Megami. And then Megami was like, okay, that makes sense. He can't beat Gojo. We can beat him. We can scrap with him. That's what he said. In his mind, he's like, all right, thank God he can't beat Gojo. His ability can't be all cracked. You know what I'm saying? So That blew me. I can't lie to you. And then this is a freaking crazy one, right? As soon as Toji came back, he got resurrected with the ability, the old lady ability. Toji came back with the seance technique. The scene right after Toji coming back, guess what it was? Can you guys remember what it was?
Oh, when Toji came back?
Yeah, after Toji came back. What was the scene directly after that?
Gojo in the subway?
No, I got you. Don't worry. It was Gojo being born. It was the birth of this man, the GOAT. Right after Toji came back, they're like, we can't give him too much screen time. Let's go back to Gojo. Actually, let's go back to Gojo's birth. You feel me? And then they had to play that after Toji because he had too much sauce. Toji had too much sauce.
That's
So
valid.
they were like, let's nerf this nigga. This ain't JJK Toji edition. This is Gojo edition. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Toji's
valid.
backstory would go crazy.
It would. But they had to play Gojo's just to make sure he didn't have too much sauce, right?
I like that.
It was after he was born, right? And it was this majestic baby being born with the blue eyes and all that, the whole world being spotlight after Toji's scene. That's crazy. That's such a spiteful scene to add right after Toji came back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because mind you, Toji wasn't in the show after the hidden inventory arc.
Yeah.
Right? It was just a regular JJK, right? He was dead, he's gone, he's whatever. So they were like, okay, a fan favorite's back. Toji's come back. Now they have to show Gojo as a baby right after that just to make it like, all right, calm down. Toji's back, but calm down. Gojo's still alive. You know, he's not dead. He's still alive, right? And then
A rematch would have been crazy.
a rematch would have been insane. I mean, we know who don't want.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
Imagine, I don't know, man. It'd be pretty
That's
cool
not
though.
disrespect.
Oh, you're right.
That's
But it
not
would be
disrespect.
pretty
It'd be
fucking
pretty
cool.
cool.
This whole segment is for Gojo, all right? There's a reason for that. You know he wouldn't.
You just said they
He
had to
wouldn't
bring
lose.
him up because Toji got mentioned. That kind of like upscales Toji too. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
It does,
Yeah.
right?
It does. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Toji's too popular, too
can-
goaty.
We'll do a Toji one Glaze another time.
We can
yeah.
do a Toji Glaze another
Yeah.
time.
I do Toji Glaze.
Yeah, we can
Dub
do
that,
Toji
dub
Glaze.
that.
Yeah. But so they had to show specific his creation. They had to show the GOAT's creation just so Toji wouldn't get too much sauce, too much screen time. You know,
Valid.
Gotta humble him.
let's
real
humble.
quick.
Yeah, let's
He's like,
humble everybody back
Gojo
down.
still exists.
Yeah,
buddy.
Gojo is still real.
They said your rebirth. We'll do his actual birth.
We'll do his actual. That is crazy. Rebirth my ass. Yes, you got resurrected, but we'll do his actual birth just to kind of even the scales. Crazy work. And not only was it that, it was I can't remember specifically, but I think it was also when everybody was kind of reacting to Gojo being there, being alive and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Like the old lady.
The
and,
old lady, the
Oh,
old
it
guy.
was, yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It was
coffee
like,
shop.
oh, he can see us.
They're
Yeah,
like-
let's not.
They're like, damn.
Yeah, let's give up our whole crime journey just because he's here. You know what I'm saying? And then the final one.
Hey, crazy.
Crazy work. And then the final one, the leader of the Zenin clan, Naobito Zenin, right? They said, Naobito Zenin has managed to become the fastest sorcerer, ... aside from Sasori Gojo.
I like that. I like that.
What is that? Like, what, his whole technique is made up of being the fastest, other than Satoru Gojo.
I like
that. That's crazy. This nigga is just the greatest human being in this realm.
That
I like
is crazy.
I like how
That's insane.
Gege just makes these characters like super cracked. And it's
Mhm.
like, wait, Gojo's on
But
top.
Gojo's still here. Yeah,
Gojo's on
Gojo's
top.
there. Don't forget
Yeah,
about Gojo.
Gojo.
Yeah. Fully sealed, mind you. I just want to let you know. Fully sealed. And there was no reason at that point in time. He was fully sealed when they said Naobito Zenin, like the whole Zenin part.
Oh,
Fully sealed. He wasn't even there anymore to even say anything or change the playing field, right? But they still had to bring him up some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying?
love it.
Yeah, love it. It's insane. So I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gojo's pretty.
Gojo. Yeah,
So
can't
before
be bad.
anybody even disrespects Gojo, before Gojo comes out of your mouth, you feel me? I just want you to remember who this guy. Just remember who this man is.
You know what? Gojo only really hits for me post. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind.
Y'all say, I feel like I know what you're gonna say. I
Post
feel like
what?
you're gonna say.
Plus what?
Hey,
Okay, okay.
No. Gojo's still the GOAT though. Like, we
No,
got-
yeah,
we would
yeah,
never
I was,
say-
I was about to say,
yeah.
hit is crazy because he should be hitting from the beginning. No one can even stare at him without fear.
See, you wouldn't think, but Gojo does progressively get better and better and better.
That's
Crazy.
insane.
I love that.
That's
I love
insane.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know what it is, right? You know what it is. I think it's because when you're at the top, right? When you're so strong that no one really can compete with you, you don't need to progress. You don't need to get stronger in any way, shape, or form.
No, but that's honestly really true
Yeah.
because he doesn't
Yeah.
until he has
Until
to.
he has to. And then what? Facts.
Yeah.
And then when he has a like actual,
Comp or like
Comp?
challenge.
he's like, all right, let me actually, you know what I'm saying? That
Hey,
just goes to show you.
We need a Toji Glaze because I got some. I got some on
We
mine.
can do that a different day for real. We can do
Holy.
that a different day. But mind you, right? that just means the potential for his powers is through the roof, right? So I just want to let you know, for all the people that are saying, Kakashi wouldn't beat him, woo, this guy wouldn't beat him in another anime, his potential hasn't even been reached.
Real quick. You guys were talking about how like JJK Gege takes a lot of inspirations from other animes and stuff, right?
100%.
So let's not forget, I think Gojo's Glory Glaze comes from the original Kakashi Glory on Sight Hatake.
Kakashi no
Walk him
smoke
down?
dodging, walk him down Hatake. Yeah, no smoke dodging Hatake. Yeah, I remember.
100 Jutsu's copycat ninja.
Oh, the 1,000 copycat.
Yeah, the Sharingan.
The Sharingan. Yeah.
We can do it.
Hey, I can see that. I can see
that.
that.
Yeah.
100%. Influence could have come from there.
We should do like a Glaze comparison. Yeah, one day.
Glaze off?
A Glaze off is crazy. A Glaze off is insane.
Bring the baby up.
Yeah. I think I might do that segment one day. 100%.
You can do a Glaze off segment?
I'm gonna do a Glaze off segment. Pause. However, I don't think the Kakashi Glaze lives up to Gojo Glaze. Very true. But 100%, I think Kakashi is top 3 most glazed in that show. No bull.
Mr. Worldwide?
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide, because everybody knew him. Every time he pulled up, he's like, is that copycat ninja Kakashi? Is that Kakashi Hatake? Walk him down Hatake? Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, no, I was going to say, Naruto has some fucking hitters.
They do. But no one has had as much glaze as Kakashi from the beginning of the show to the end.
Glaze on side order, mind you. Glaze on side order, bro. They pull up.
True.
Is that Kakashi of the...
Glaze on site order. I'm not gonna lie to you. If a villain that they pull up on hasn't seen Kakashi, 100% Glaze. That he will speak on Kakashi's name before anyone else.
He was in our bingo books. It's a flea on side order.
Is that Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan?
Have you seen the Tony?
Oh my God. Mind you, he's not even in Uchiha. I just want to throw that out there. He's not even in. They synonymously put Kakashi with the Sharingan together. Uchiha don't even come into the question. He's just of the Sharingan.
That's crazy.
That's him.
That's
him.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
He's him. What were you saying?
Hey, that does remind me though of when Kakashi has the bingo book of Itachi.
It does.
Oh yeah, he's the youngest in the
Oh yeah, we can have a glaze off of other characters too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's beating Gojo.
No, it's not. But I think that some Naruto has a lot of glaze scenes of Kakashi for sure. I think we could bring that up, compare the two very well.
My favorite one is Hagoromo though. Kakashi Hatake, you my friend, or thank you for bringing my students together. He's like, that was the work of the gods.
Okay, listen. This is what blows me. If the man that everyone is buffed by in this war, right? If the man that he's touched everybody, like the strongest people in the strongest people in this war, right? Or people that have his chakra, right? If that man is praising Kakashi, that's the ultimate glaze. You cannot glaze harder than that, bro. The strongest dude on this battlefield is saying, "You, my friend, are the MVP of this war." He got it. He got it, bro. Kakashi, walk him down Hatake.
Walk him down Hatake.
You're not beating that type of glaze, bro. So shout out to Kakashi. Just because Gojo loses to All Might doesn't mean you can't disrespect Gojo, folks. Facts. Yeah, you can't disrespect Gojo, all right? Just because he loses to specific, you can't disrespect him because he's Satoru Gojo. Of course,
wait.
You know what I'm saying? Huh. It's
symbol piece.
Relax.
I was like, what the?
We can't violate the symbol.
You can't violate the symbol. It's a symbol piece.
It's a symbol piece. All right, but that was what was the second called?
Gojo, Glorious Glaze Gojo?
Glazing Gojo.
Glazing Gojo. Thank you. That was, my friend, that was the conclusion to Glazing Gojo. Yes, sir. I might, you know what I'm saying, from time to time, bring this back up. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know who the GOAT is. You feel me? Who the real Glaze King is. You know what I'm saying?
The Glaze Lord.
The Glaze Lord.
The Lord of the Glaze.
G and G, you know what I'm saying? Gojo and Glaze work synonymously. You feel me? So
GG's. Gojo Glazers.
Gojo Glazers, and I'm a proud
He's a
member.
GG.
I'm a proud member.
You're the GM?
I'm a GM of the GGs. I'm a GM of the Gojo Glazers, you dig? So that was Glazing Gojo. But let's move on to the segment that everybody wants to hear. My Hero Academia. All right. Let me just start by saying
peak.
This is single-handedly the best episode of the whole show, of the entirety of the show. This is the peak of the show.
I concur.
I concur.
I too concur.
And it is the peak of the show, and it is one of the best directed episodes of anime that I've watched, right? From start to finish, the symbolism, the metaphors, the art direction, the aesthetic, the grunge, all of it. Tears down my eyes. The redemption of Bakugo. Kachan. You know what I'm saying? That made me feel some type of way. So first off, I just want to say shout out to everyone that worked on this episode because it was one of the best produced episodes of anime that I've watched. It's fucking beautiful, right? For 2.
Okay, I agree. But for some reason, hearing you fucking say this
because you don't like when I say things like this.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Because when I say some things are the greatest, right? You just tune out and you say, "Yo, this motherfucker just that was some hater shit." You know what I'm saying? You just be on the hater shit.
How?
Huh? This motherfucker just talking shit like, "Oh my fucking god, everything is the greatest." This guy, but you're not hearing what I'm saying.
No,
Bro, what's the first
I
thing
say
you said?
directed. It's one of the best directed episodes of all of anime.
Damn, it's the.
See, you're not hearing that.
It's the all of anime part.
I could back that up. You know why? Because real quick. Oh, you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say I don't necessarily disagree, right? But it's just it's such a fucking loaded sentence.
It is, right?
Because one of the greatest all of anime.
That's all you hear. You don't hear the nuance, right? Because with Neja, I said one of the best animated films of all anime.
Yes,
I said the animation is one of the best. Keywords.
Words matter.
Gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying it's one of the best directed episodes of all of anime, right? From the symbolism to the metaphors to the similes, right? I know those type of words. I know those type of words.
Okay.
Right? They did all of that jazz. You feel me? Right? And then the art style. Phenomenal, right? Horikoshi is one of the greatest mangakas of all time, like in terms of drawing. Like this dude's art in the manga is phenomenal, and I feel like they did a pretty good job of showcasing that in the anime. You know what I'm saying? However,
this episode was that.
Yeah, this episode was that. It was perfection. It was really just mind you, it's a 9.8 on IMDb.
Word?
A 9.8. In my opinion, 10 out of 10 episode. The fuck we doing? 9.8 my ass. You know what I'm saying? I saw the reviews. Fucking bullshit. That's what it is. I'm telling you, right? Because
what are they saying?
Some stupid shit, bro. It's just ones and a few 1s and 2s. Mind you, all of it was like 9s and 10s.
What are they 1 and 2ing?
I don't know, bro.
How do you want
review bombs?
Yeah, how do you 1 and 2 that?
You can't.
They're just doing it.
They're just hating. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Crazy.
So, and I'm an AOT fan. I wouldn't hate on that.
Yeah. I feel like the lowest you could possibly go for this episode.
Yeah,
is probably an 8. That's like the absolute lowest.
Yes. In my opinion. I say, no, okay, in my opinion, right, if you watch the show in its entirety, right, this show cannot be under a 9, in my opinion.
The show?
This episode cannot be under a 9.
That's awesome. Keep going.
If you watch the show in its entirety, this episode cannot be under a 9, right? Because it's a culmination of it's literally what My Hero is about. This whole episode, it literally showcased the point of My Hero. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The symbol of peace, the passing of the torch, the redemption arc, right? The going beyond. Plus, they had a whole panel of that shit of just going plus ultra. You know what I'm saying? Going beyond plus ultra. So this whole episode was a culmination of all of My Hero Academia. So if you like My Hero and you don't like this episode, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't correlate. You can't like My Hero and not like this episode, right? And you can't dislike My Hero, right? And not watch it in its entirety and just check out this one episode and say it's ass. You feel me? Yeah. So people are just being disingenuous.
You can't dislike this episode, period.
Exactly. Because it's one of the best produced episodes, best execution, best everything. You know, this episode was phenomenal, right? So if I see any hate for this, it's ridiculous.
It's weird. It's weird to believe that My Hero did get one of the best episodes, but they really nailed it.
They really did.
For this episode, well deserved.
Really
I'm a pretty big. I like My Hero, right? I read the manga, finished the story, right? That's how much I liked it.
Yeah.
But watching the show, I'm kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
This episode though, nah,
nostalgia
right.
brought you back.
You're right. You can't dislike this episode.
You can't dislike it, right?
You can't.
You really can't. I just want to point out though, right? Because Abdi is saying, nah, y'all glazing MHA a little too much. It's really, really good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not saying I wasn't talking the whole show in its entirety. I'm glazing this one episode.
This
episode. Exactly. This one episode is one of the best produced episodes ever, right? Everything about this episode was phenomenal. There's nothing that you can hate on in this episode other than the biology of Bakugo. That's the only thing you can hate on.
I was thinking of I was thinking of that right now.
Just maybe the biology of Bakugo with the sweat going through his bloodstream.
It makes
maybe,
sense.
Right? And now you're reaching. Even if you hate on that, you're reaching because it's a show of heroes, right? So there's no point in hating on that.
And quirks.
Exactly. So that's the only thing that I could.
It's like Devil Fruit Awakenings. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's like
No, it's not. Devil Fruit's Awakenings are spontaneously random. That's not the same.
Wrong.
They didn't even, they didn't even elaborate with why his sweat is inside his blood.
Okay, 100%, right? And that's the one thing that you might be able to, you know,
maybe
he's right.
And even that's why I'm giving you the grace of 9 at the lowest.
Other than that,
9 at the lowest.
Yes.
You feel me? But other than that, this My Hero Academia episode is perfect 10s across the board, in my opinion. Like everything else was perfect.
Because mind you, whatever was going on with Bakugo's biology, he was palming the head of All For One.
Michael Jordan.
Palmed his head and blew him up.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, so
a kid. He's like what 13?
He did his thing.
Oh yeah.
He's like
he's a little older than that.
No. All For One.
No.
Bakugo?
Yeah,
He's not 13.
He's a little older than
How old
that.
is he?
Like 16.
Yeah.
He's like 16-ish. Yeah, give or take.
Okay, never mind. I thought he was younger.
Nah,
I was like, you're
13 is crazy.
getting palmed in your head. You're like the greatest villain of all time by a little
What
kid.
are we talking about? The new My Hero episode.
Peak.
People complaining about the Go Beyond compared to the manga panel. As usual, manga fans. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, yeah. The complaining of the Go Beyond panel, right? It was only because it's a lot. It's very detailed in the manga, right? Of course, Hirokoshi's a goat. You know what I'm saying? It's a still manga. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as detailed as the anime. However, it was also fan recreations. People colored it in, right? In the manga panel, people did their own coloring, and they made it very vibrant. They made it crazy vibrant, right? And it just wouldn't apply to My Hero. Like My Hero doesn't look all that like that. You know what I'm saying? People really made it.
Well, especially now.
Exactly, especially with the dark aesthetic and the grunge, right? But I think, in my opinion, they did that panel phenomenally. I don't think
that was cool.
It was very well done, very reminiscent of the JJK panel, right? Of when Todo, Mahito, and Yuji surpassed 100% of their
120%
of their potential. Yeah,
that was cool.
Very well done, and it kind of flashback to that, and it gave me reminiscing feelings of that. However, I did some research. My Hero came out first, right? And Gege, the author of JJK, said that he got inspiration in the JJK manga wouldn't be a thing without Hirokoshi in his manga My Hero. So that JJK scene was kind of influenced from the My Hero scene in the manga. So
I will say too, as a manga reader, I don't think it's fair for manga readers to be like, I'm gonna give this a bad rating because it didn't fulfill this expectations
of what you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, like it looked really great for anybody all around.
Yeah, like
even at its worst, it's still not like one.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know how you can hate on it that bad.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, and this is why I kind of don't. The manga snobs be irritating me sometimes, right? Because you're a manga snob in the first place. Yeah. Stick to your manga, right? If you want to shit on the anime, why? Because you like reading manga in the first place. Manga's your shtick. Manga's your thing. Yeah. You read that first, right? You like manga. You praise the manga, right? So don't go hating on the anime just because it didn't fit your expectations of what you thought it was going to be, in my opinion, right? You can, of course, you can critique the anime. You can do whatever you want. But this is less of a critique and more just pure hate. This is just pure, like, because this episode was phenomenal in every aspect. So this is just pure kind of like you're bored. You have nothing else to hate on, so you just hate on this.
It's weird, too. Like, you're a fan of the show,
like,
of My Hero, right? So, like, why go out of your way to
hate on it?
Yeah, like I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
So, like unless it's valid, unless like they literally just butchered it, which they didn't, right?
Yeah, which honestly they did a lot better than I thought they would. Yeah, in my opinion,
no, it looked good. It looked good.
It looked sick.
Manga panels, like at their peak, is kind of hard to beat.
Yeah,
it's really hard to beat.
I'm glad that you said that because you have to give up a level of detail in the anime, right? To make an anime, right, from the manga, right? You have to give up a level of detail from the manga, to make the anime, because you can't keep that high level of detail from the manga and also animate it as well, right? Because at that point, the amount of time and effort that would go into each episode would be insane, would be like years upon years upon years for every show, right? Because especially Hirokoshi, because he's one of the best mangaka when it comes to detail, right? And his art style is really like distinct. It's really very detailed. So you can't do that. And honestly, this episode, they did phenomenal for the amount of detail that they had, right? Because usually it's not like this in My Hero with how much detail they had in this episode. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
The artistic expression with Bakugo was terrific. It looked great.
100%.
Like the glowing of the eyes,
the explosions,
fireworks, like everything
about it. Very expressive in this episode. So the detail in this episode was a lot more than usual in general. So to hate on it or it's kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So how about this from the words of Tite Kubo himself, right? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Bleach?
Shut the fuck up, right? If you can't make a story like this, be an illustrator. If you can't be an illustrator, be a producer. If you can't do that, shut the fuck up. That's simply what he said. Because you can sit there shitting on it, hating on it, but you will never amount to the things that these creators amounted to because they actually got up and did it.
True.
Whereas yo fat slobby ass is sitting on a couch at home eating Doritos, talking about but this manga panel wasn't animated correctly. Fuck out of here, bro.
I agree to him with some degree. I agree to him.
Yeah, my fault.
But like,
just went a little crazy on him. My bad, bro.
Because that's not necessarily what homie was saying.
I mean, that's basically what he said. He said if you can't
they were complaining. You're talking about his fan service.
No, okay. So people are saying it was his fan service. This quote was from years ago. It was from years ago, and then we're just complaining about Bleach in general. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Whether it was fan service, whether it was whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. They were still complaining about Bleach. But people are putting it under the guise because it's resurfacing again, right? People are putting it under the guise of like talking about fan service, whatever the fuck.
So I saw some creator. He said it makes sense that if you are putting your work out there to be like
critiqued.
Like, yeah, you're putting your work out there so people can watch it, enjoy it, whatever. Yeah. Then, I mean, expect it to be critiqued.
100%. Right?
Which is valid. Like,
which is valid.
Even those fat slobs, whatever. Like, yeah, like, they can still critique it, but you're right in the sense of if it's not what you like, just don't watch it.
Exactly.
Right? Like, if you don't like Bleach, don't watch Bleach. Yeah. If you don't like One Piece, if you don't like AOT, if you don't like them, just don't watch them. Also, it's not your cup of tea.
Also, if you've already witnessed it in the manga, you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the story is finished. Yeah. You read it, you liked it, you enjoyed it. Period.
Yeah.
No need to transition over to the anime and start shitting on a manga panel that actually, I didn't like how this was done. You already saw it was done in the manga. That's it. No need to go online and talk shit about it. Because why? Like, you already saw it how you wanted to see it. I mean, it's over.
I thought you can express, like, I didn't really like it, comparison, blah, blah, blah. Like, cool, right? Yeah. But, like, to review bomb it
and to disrespect it.
Yes, that's the issue.
And disrespect it without knowledge of how the animation process works. That's disingenuous in my opinion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know anything about the animation process, yet you shit on it, for not having as much detail as the manga or as much color as the manga. And mind you, the manga wasn't colored. It's in black and white.
And this works in cases like this My Hero episode. Yes. Because there are some other animes that will butcher a specific scene and adaptation. And that was like, valid.
It makes sense.
You know? Yeah, like nobody liked it.
But this was a 1-to-1.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And mind you, the manga isn't colored. So what do you mean it's not as vibrant as it wasn't colored? You saw it in black and white. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Niggas just want to hate on something.
Black and white goes crazy.
It does.
Like
black and white has hella detail.
It's
and it's
insane.
Crazy. But you can't say you don't like how it was colored when it wasn't even bad. Yeah. Like, it was amazing.
Detail
honestly.
I can get. I
can
understand.
Detail you can get, but even then it's like it's an anime. You can't have as much detail as a manga because those are still images.
You know what would be cool if they did like they were gonna do that panel, right? The adaptation of it.
Yeah.
But they did like the manga, like boom, and then transition into like a animated.
Fair. Oh, I like that.
That'd be cool.
The manga panel, and then it goes to animated.
I feel like with the superhero guy, I mean, maybe a little because it's a little bit more comical for the situation that they're in My Hero. True. Yeah. But since My Hero is that like comical show of superheroes, it would be a cool thing to
100%. So, anyways, but yeah, this episode was honestly phenomenally directed. It was phenomenally executed, and it was phenomenally animated. So honestly, everyone that worked on this project did a great job, and they went above and beyond.
No pun intended.
Pun intended. Plus ultra. You feel me? They went above and beyond plus ultra. So, in my opinion, I think they did their job in this episode. You about to say something?
No.
Okay.
I was stimming.
Okay. But whatchamacallit? I really enjoyed it, and I think this episode is gonna go down in for this year as one of the best episodes of the year, 100%. And if you disagree, I think you're just wrong.
I was gonna say,
or you're a hater.
Homie said 2 all for 1. I'm the final boss.
I'm the final boss. Crazy. That was the title of the episode. The final boss.
Crazy.
That's aura. That's sauce.
He said, "Who's Kudo?
Who's
Uncachan Bakugo?"
Uncachan.
Crazy. He's an idiot.
He's a dog, bro. He's a dog.
Dude, his little.
That was fine.
What were you gonna say?
Watching this episode when everyone is like sending the wind or the leaves to All Might.
Yeah.
Like praying for him, hoping for him.
Yeah.
Wishing or putting out their energy.
Mhm.
It reminds me of One Piece POV or the fan letter.
Ooh.
Not on the same level, but
Yes.
like when you said it's a really great directed episode,
Mhm.
I'd put it in that conversation.
Yes.
Because obviously that was like dedicated,
Mhm.
and that's a spin-off. This is actually within the season.
100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm
This is
saying?
within the season.
This
Yeah,
is
so
in the
it's not
season,
like-
not dedicated just for
Exactly.
other
yeah.
POV. But like,
I got a little heated. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you did.
I got a little heated. I was like, well,
He's
no,
about to
but
go
you're
crazy.
right. I was like,
Yeah,
but you're
yeah,
right.
I
It's
should
really
be very
fucking
careful
good.
with how I said
Yeah,
it.
It's
But
really fucking good.
no, yeah, overall, like just the art style, the way they did this too is just very beautiful. And like I like how you said this earlier. Watching this episode brought us back to like when we first watched My Hero, you know?
Yes.
And,
So
like,
nostalgic.
I ran into Andrew Cody the other day,
Yeah.
and I realized, it was never My Hero. Obviously, the show kind of like went slow here and there.
Yeah.
It was always the fans.
It was.
Yeah.
It was the fans.
My
that
Hero
was
was always
the problem,
great.
100%. Yeah. My Hero has never been bad. Yeah. At any point in time. Drag, maybe. All right. Because we're 8 seasons deep. Dragged, I'd understand. Bad is crazy. So.
Okay, yeah. That puts it in perspective because I was always like, not the best, not the like whatever's.
But dragged.
But because the anime of it was very like, okay,
It's long.
There's a lot of pointless shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I felt like reading it, I was like, oh, the story, like it's
progressing
really,
really good.
like holy shit, it's progressed really good. You don't really get stuck on anything irrelevant,
100%,
if for too long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's very valid.
Kubo for American president. Crazy. That is hilarious. Okay, but so they also released a top 10 list, right? People voted on the top 10 heroes or just top 10 characters in My Hero.
Okay.
A year ago, right? And now they released the results. You feel me? So these are the official top 10 heroes in My Hero based off of the World Best Hero contest. All right. Number 10, we have Phantom Thief. So
Who that?
the kid that can copy quirks, and then that was helping Aizawa keeping his eyes.
Hey,
cracked ability.
So
Very
he
important, very
honestly
crucial.
was the MVP of that
Sky
season,
Coffin, yep.
right? Because the Sky Coffin, yeah, because he was solely keeping Shigaraki's quirk gone. Like
That's
he was
crazy.
making sure it was.
That's crazy.
It was
You
stopped.
know, wait, is he still fighting without the quirk? Shigaraki?
No,
He has the
he has the quirk now.
Okay.
But
Because I was like,
Deku is holding him
because boxing without the quirk
yeah, that's
for that long is crazy.
and he was beating him.
Yeah.
mind
That's
you.
true. Yeah.
So
yeah.
imagine if he had the quirk. Oh yeah, that'd be cooked.
It'd
That'd be
be
fried.
wraps.
I
So
had this,
shout out to
What's it? Phantom.
I had this debate with one of my friends at work whether the old offer one,
Mhm.
right, like the adult one, like all like a skelly face, or even like the old prime one
Mhm.
versus Shigaraki now,
Yeah.
which one was stronger or who would win in a fight?
Mhm.
And he was saying offer one back then.
No.
Even in his prime, even before getting like clapped by All Might,
Mhm.
in his prime, I was like, there was no version of All For One
Mhm.
besides the one maybe currently,
Yeah.
right?
That
That
could
was-
be
That could be Shigaraki.
This
Yeah,
Shigaraki,
no.
this specific.
Yeah,
version.
because this specific Shigaraki's his body's made.
made for this. to
Yeah,
be,
he can take
durable.
hits from All Might.
and to
They-
regenerate too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they-
like he's base, just a
Well,
monster.
plus All For One literally said that this version of All For
Yeah.
One literally said he's stronger than me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
He,
crazy.
he literally said
Crazy.
he's stronger than me right now. So this version, and this is All For One as closest to his prime as you can get,
Mhm.
right? He's getting younger and younger, but even when he was fighting Endeavor, when he was still like, older, like a bit older, Shigaraki was still stronger than him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this version of Shigaraki is the strongest villain all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great because this power that Shigaraki has, All For One didn't have.
No, he didn't.
So-
Yes. His body was still a lot more fragile.
Exactly.
He needed the quirks to really kind of
Mhm.
get him back to
Back
like
to full-
healing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas Shigaraki's just constantly, he's just a
different.
monster.
Yeah,
He's
he's
he's a
different.
Nomu. He's
Mhm.
like a perfect
Yes,
Nomu.
yes. At
And-
the highest form.
And
Yes.
even like the low Nomu was
Mhm.
still taking hits from All Might.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, post like he
Yeah.
still messed up All Might, but still All Might
That-
nonetheless.
All Might,
All
All
Might is
Might,
still,
yeah.
is
Yeah.
still crazy. Number 9, surprising, right? But Tomura Shigaraki is number 9.
Oh, like they
Yeah.
count like just characters in general.
Characters in general, yeah,
Oh,
not
okay,
just
okay.
heroes, just
Heroes.
characters
Okay.
in general.
Valid.
That's valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shigaraki. Number 8, Davi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Valid,
valid,
yeah,
valid.
yeah.
I would have
saying?
expected him a little higher.
A little higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Watch this. Number 7, Hawks.
Love
Valid?
Hawks. I love Hawks.
Yeah.
I love Hawks, but over Davi is crazy. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
I would.
Personally. You put Hawks over
I would.
Davi?
Hawks is fire, dude. Second.
Hawks is fire, but Davi, the whole arc with Davi, I thought it was fire.
I think
thought it was dope.
Hawks is a likable character because of how he is, not because of his power.
Fair, 100%.
Because he's not that strong.
I think he was a great addition to the story. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, very key.
And especially with had the story between him and Twice. Oh,
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Heart-wrenching. Number 6.
Twice has to be on the list. I like Twice.
I love
really
Twice.
good.
I love
Twice.
Twice.
Really good.
Number 6. Way too low on this list. Endeavor.
Ooh.
In my opinion, he's way too low on this list.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's super fair.
I think he should be a lot higher.
But this was last year, though.
This contest took place last year, but the manga's already been done.
Oh, you're right.
So people already know the ending and whatnot. So this is the votes based off of the manga, basically.
Honestly, that's so fair.
I think he's
let's hear the rest of it.
It's a hoot. It's a hoot. Number 5, we have Red Riot or Kirishima.
What?
Crazy work.
Over Endeavor.
Endeavor is diabolical.
I don't think he's on the top 10.
I don't even think he's top 10.
I don't think he's top 10.
I don't think he's top 10.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's top 10. I love Kirishima, but I don't think he's top 10.
Yeah.
Top 20 for sure. Top 10?
I can give him top 20.
Yeah,
I'll give him top 15.
I'll give him top 15. I would give him 11.
Top 20? Hell no, bro. Hell no. Or sorry, top 10? Hell no.
I was like, what?
Yeah, because I'm getting hot, bro. Over Endeavor is pissing me off.
Yeah, because like he had a crucial role back then, but like currently,
Endeavor had a crucial role the whole time.
Yeah,
bro.
I would not give him over.
Even when the youngins was coming up, he was doing his thing. You know what I mean? He was keeping everything at bay when All Might couldn't do it.
Did something happen in the manga like late game
later
that I'm not aware of?
Kirishima? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't
think so.
Right? Even when the youngins was coming up, Endeavor was there. Even when Dabi was going crazy, Endeavor was there. Even when All for One was going crazy, who had to step up? Endeavor, bro. I'm not having it. Endeavor 100% should be a lot higher than this
Endeavor's like it's tricky because I would still dislike him.
I do. Okay, fair.
You could very much still be like, 100%. I don't really like him.
You can hate his guts 100%. But I feel like his redemption arc is respectable nonetheless. Yeah. You can respect how he's improving.
Like if someone did you wrong, the damage is still done. Yeah,
100%.
You can forgive
100%.
him. But like if I cut your arm off, you still don't got that arm.
100%. He's definitely in the wrong.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know.
You like Akaza?
Huh?
You like Akaza? I never forgave Akaza. Don't forget. Never forget.
I didn't fuck with Rengoku like that, so
wow.
Flying fuck.
Wow.
Crazy.
I was like,
dirty.
I know where you stand.
You know what I thought? You know what I thought? Like unoriginal. Ace did it first.
No, he got rage baited and then fell to that.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
Don't talk about my man like that.
Ace is the weakest.
You want to talk about daddies?
Ace is the weakest Conqueror's Haki user ever. Oh, other than actually, no, he might be. Hold on.
Stop.
Kid might be stronger than him. Actually, let me start with that.
That is insane.
Let me start with that. Yeah, let me start with that.
That is insane.
Guess who's dead? Guess who's not?
What do you mean?
We don't know that. It's never been confirmed.
Hey, for a second, I thought I spoiled too. I got scared. For a second, I was scared.
Landlubber.
Yeah, you fucking landlubber.
You're
a landlubber.
You're stupid.
This guy's a landlubber. Anyways, next up, right? Endeavor, Red Riot, number 4. Shota Aizawa. Eraserhead is number 4.
Hey,
valid.
I'm not mad at that. He
Valid.
himself kept Shigaraki at bay twice. You know what I'm saying? First time.
Number 4 is valid.
Okay.
I give him number 4.
First time, and he cut off his own leg just to keep Shigaraki in bay. Right? And then the second time, kept him in bay, even when he was on his last leg. What? Go ahead,
I saw that. I saw what you did there.
Come on, son. You see me? You see me? You see me? Come on, son. But yeah, I think this is very respectable for Aizawa being number 4. Number 3, surprisingly, in my opinion, I love him. Surprisingly, Shoto Todoroki.
Oh, I love him.
He's number 3. I love him.
But these last 2 spots are making me question it. Then
I don't know about him. I was never too much of a fan.
I love Shoto, right? And he throughout the whole series, he's been one of my favorite characters. Yep. But number 3, right, in terms of this list, I feel like other people deserve it more than him, right? I do respect what he did with the Dabi situation, though. He himself is what ended Dabi. He himself is what kept Dabi in bay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
And saved thousands of people in that town.
Shoto is kind of crazy.
I'd put him over Red Riot. 10, though. I'll put him over Kirishima.
Definitely. I'd replace Red Riot with Shoto.
Yes.
And take Red Riot out of the top 10.
I'd say that.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Right. Because these last 2 have an assumption, but that means there's one person left out, and that's kind of sad.
This last 2 is crazy. All right. Number 2. The GOAT himself. Izuku Midoriya. At number 2. Isn't that crazy? The main character in his own show, number 2. I like that though, low key. I do like that.
I was afraid that he wasn't gonna make it.
He wasn't gonna make it on the list. That would have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That would have been crazy.
But that's respectable. Number 2 for Midoriya. Number 1, the GOAT himself.
Say it.
Right. Mr. Great Explosion Murder God.
Ooh.
Dynamite. We got Katsuki Bakugo at number 1.
Valid.
Right. That's beautiful.
Wait. What's his name?
So there's no All Might though.
I thought his name was Kachan.
Kachan is the nickname Deku gave him.
Oh.
And I think Deku is the nickname
Yeah.
Bakugo.
Oh, so he's stuck with that name?
what?
Bakugo stuck with Kachan?
Kachan is what Deku calls him. And Bakugo is what Bakugo calls.
No, but I'm
Midoriya.
saying like so at the right here when he was like, oh, final boss.
I'm Kachan Bakugo.
Yeah.
I thought that was his name.
He said Kachan?
Swear.
He said that.
I'm Kachan Bakugo.
He said I'm Kachan.
I guess he said that because Deku is what.
And that's what I'm saying. That's cool.
That's some real shit. Yeah. But his full
Mm.
name is Katsuki Bakugo.
Oh, so that is fire. He said I'm Kachan.
He said I'm
Because
Kachan.
he's probably like
Ooh.
embracing his like inner Deku. And
He's
Deku!
Deku.
What is it? Can I still catch up to you?
Oh, dude, facts.
Oh,
But I like how you point that out because he said that I feel like that's an homage, right, to them rekindling and making up. And he's finally using the nickname that Deku gave him. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
beautiful. That's
Like
beautiful.
That's fire.
That is beautiful.
but
yeah.
why is my goat not in the list?
All Might?
Hey, that's honestly crazy.
That's because he's no longer the symbol of peace. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of
Nah,
just a shell of his
regardless, that's still
former
kind of crazy.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, no
though.
bull. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have put I would have taken Red Riot Kirishima off the list, and I would have put All Might. I think that would have been perfect. This is what I would have done. All right, I would have put. I'm liking 10, 9, 8, 7. Right. I would have put All Might at 6, Endeavor at 5, and then the rest we could keep the same.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
I don't know the order, but I
Oh, okay. So Phantom Thief at 10, Shigaraki at 9, Dabi at 8, Hawks at 7, All Might at 6, Endeavor at 5, Aizawa at 4, Todoroki at 3, Midoriya, and then Bakugo.
Nah, dude, I have like a weighted. I feel like half of these characters I would not even have in my top 10.
I know what you mean. I thought that.
I love all these characters. I would have had Twice in there.
You see, I would have put Twice.
Yeah, I would have
for
put
sure
Twice
in there.
I think he was a phenomenal character. But towards the end, these characters right here, I'm not gonna lie.
I would have put some villains in there.
Yeah,
Stain.
Dabi and Shigaraki.
I don't know.
I wouldn't put Stain in there personally in my top 10.
I was thinking about that too. I wouldn't either.
Hella wasted potential.
Really?
For that dude. Yeah, in my opinion. I think they just wasted his character. I think his character stood for a lot more, which I feel like they could have used a lot to make a more poignant point. But they didn't do that, so I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You would keep Shigaraki though?
I would keep Shigaraki, especially with his backstory.
Really?
I loved his backstory. His backstory was so well done, in my opinion. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, and then it really caught me by surprise. Like, damn, everybody sees you as kind of like
Damn,
a disease.
There's no women in the top 10.
Yeah, I don't think the women are written all too well, in my opinion.
I've heard that. I've heard that
show.
for this show. I've heard that.
Yeah, not that they're not well written. They just didn't have enough
Screen time.
impact or screen time. Yeah, in the show, in my opinion. I think Mirko is up there, right? I think Mirko does a really good job.
I was thinking Mirko's the
bunny girl.
Yeah,
I think she really went crazy. You feel me? But nothing about her backstory, none of that.
Yeah,
like nothing
no one has
deeper.
a depth backstory,
nothing
except
deeper.
what's her name? Maybe the villain girl.
Yes.
Toga.
Right? Yeah, Toga.
Yeah.
Toga, maybe, or what's her name? Uravity. Uruchaka, yeah, her. Right? That whole dynamic, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been mad at either, you know what I'm saying? But I think her backstory, Toga's, definitely could have broke her into top 10.
I'd
not
put
mad at that, really.
Yeah, that's
I'd
fair.
put
That's
All
fair.
for One instead of Shigaraki.
All for one instead of...
I love him. That's like a
Valid.
Blackbeard.
Yeah.
You're a really great villain.
Yes.
You reign
Okay.
terror for years
Fair.
in chaos.
Fair.
That's respect.
Yeah.
Gotta give you your props.
Every time he was on screen, it was kind of like a shiver down your spine type of thing. Yeah, he really impacted the story. So I get it.
I feel like he was a lot scarier earlier on.
Before the great.
Yes,
Yes.
with his like flat face. Oh
Yeah,
my
or
gosh.
like when you were like, yo, these characters are weak as hell.
Yeah.
If you encounter this guy, he's gonna kill you.
100%.
And they're like, just like, oh my god, like I'm terrified.
Petrified.
Yeah.
petrified. 100%. So
He was like scary.
Yeah. But that was the list, right? And the cool thing about this, right? The first place winner will receive the honorary title of the MHA and will be immortalized with a bronze statue based on an illustration that Hirokoshi draws.
That's
So
cool.
somewhere
Sick.
there will be a bronze statue of my GOAT Bakugo. and he will be immortalized, kind of like how they have the One Piece statues everywhere. There'll be a Bakugo statue.
That's
somewhere.
pretty fire.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
fire.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Purely off of this one episode alone, I am not mad at that.
Ooh, they should make like little tubes that you could put like a little fireworks.
Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
cool.
And to play
That'd
it
be
like
cool.
from time to time, or the anniversary of.
Or you can just have like little like I don't know how safe this is, but like random people come put like little fireworks on the little tubes.
Fair,
and
and then do it. Yeah,
just-
I honestly I like where your head's at.
I like
That is
that.
actually beautiful because of how this story impacted a lot of people and how Bakugo's growth really impacted a lot of people. Because honestly, this whole show led up to Bakugo's growth, in my opinion.
Have you seen the hero list?
Hero list of what?
Like-
Oh, the official, like in the show?
Yeah, like
Top 10
when they're
heroes?
adults and everything.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Like the
I haven't.
rankings.
I haven't
Huh?
seen that.
Yeah, the rankings. The
Ooh,
rankings.
no, I
Pretty
haven't seen
cool. Pretty cool.
I
I have an idea.
Pretty cool.
Really?
Cool.
Okay.
Interesting.
Don't tell me.
Interesting.
I hope Bakugo's number one. Or Deku. I wouldn't be mad at either. one.
Like who would have thunk?
Who would have thought it?
No way.
Let me think.
Don't say it. It's Mineta.
Imagine.
My goat. Yeah, no, I hate that dude. But yeah, that was the list of the polls. All right. And I just want to say Bakugo's growth, right, in this series has been so fire, right? From the hot-headed and envious students to the hardworking and really catching up to Deku as All Might's, second successor, in my opinion. And this episode alone made me love Bakugo's character so much, right? And it put him into my personal top 5, like just off of this one episode alone, in my opinion. So
That's dope.
shout out to my goat, man. He really went crazy. So
It's crazy to think that like All Might gave Deku
Say it.
all the
say
tools to
it.
succeed.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But Bakugo really just showed up
Mhm.
just with everything he had for himself.
Yep. Got out the mud
How I see, I mean,
Mhm.
so did Deku
Right.
in a different way.
in a
Yes.
different way.
But Bakugo was more like, I'm here
Yeah.
too.
With my God-given talents and
Yes,
birth.
yes, and then was accepted.
Yeah.
By All Might. I'm like,
100%.
that's fine.
And I'm
Yeah.
glad that you said that because in this next segment, we're going to talk about references and symbolic references from this one episode.
Mhm.
And there's a lot. There's a lot, right? So these are some of the symbolic references you might have missed in My Hero final season, episode 3. There's a lot. Buckle up, right? So the visuals, right, of his explosion serve not just as a spectacle, but as a metaphor, right? The idea that his power was seen as violent and destructive at first, right, is being repurposed for rescue and protection, right? With All Might, saving All Might, and also saving himself. You feel me? So not only just saving All Might, but also saving himself. So that's beautiful. You feel me? Also, it can be used as a metaphor for breaking through your personal barriers and your mental block, right? Because he used that power. And it's kind of like when he broke through that building, he was like, I'm here. This is me. I'm Bakugo. You feel me? So that's kind of a metaphor to kind of like, yo, don't be in your head too much. You feel me? And just kind of break through those barriers, especially after the interaction with All Might. That's when he was like, all right, I'm breaking through my barriers type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, him saving All Might, right?
Beautiful scene.
It'd be 100% beautiful scene. Is
Sorry.
a symbolism to the students now stepping in to protect the mentor, right? To the student now, it is a symbolism to the student now stepping in to protecting the mentor, right? Whereas before it was the mentor always protecting the student. You know what I'm saying? And then it shifts their dynamic to from rival / underdog to successor or peer or equal. You know what I'm saying? Which I found kind of like visually appealing in my opinion. So that was only 2 of the aspects in the show. You feel me? Another one is the handoff with Deku and Bakugo, right? When Bakugo came back up and and Deku and Bakugo locked eyes.
Beautiful.
You feel me?
Oh.
And at that moment,
Kith.
they knew. The Kith is crazy.
Kith.
At that moment, they knew what each other had to do.
I love that.
To help each other.
Man came back to life,
Mhm.
stood up, and like he saw the scene, saw the play, saw Deku, and said, Deku was like, and he's like, oh,
Say
God,
the word.
Say no more.
Say no more.
Say no more.
I'm there. So they didn't even have to exchange words. They looked at each other and there was like, word.
You know the great dap up?
Yeah,
They
the
did,
great
they did the great dap up,
They
bro.
did the dab up tournament. I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie to you. Yo, the dude that does the dab up tournaments, please make this one, the Deku and Bakugo, one of the videos that you make and make them win the dab up tournament. We have to.
Dude,
Dab up
you seen
tournament
those?
power.
You
I've sent it in the chat. You haven't seen them?
Recently?
Yes.
Oracle, you seen the Great Dap Up?
The Dap Up tournaments? You haven't seen them?
Bro, it's
No
it's like
way.
Piccolo. Go on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's literally like it's a fan-made kind of thing, right?
It's pretty funny.
It's so funny.
The voiceovers?
Yeah. And it was like a Dap Up, and it was basically Piccolo training Gohan in something called the Dap Up Tournament of Power.
You know how we always like do the clap?
Glad, you know what I'm saying? We try to get the perfect dap.
That's what they're talking.
It's a whole series made of different anime characters dapping up, and it's so well animated and so well done.
All right, I like the one where he's like, real quick, he's like, no, these guys are great. It's Mordecai and Rigby.
Yeah. And then there was one with Mordecai and Finn.
Really?
Yeah, with looking cool as shit. Like Finn, it was like Finn looking cool. Like it was in a different art style, looking like a Gen Z type of kid.
Okay.
With the Gen Z clothing, and it was like they weren't even looking at each other and shit like that. And it was like, oh my God, they're coming in dap up distance. It's like, cause there's a distance where you lock eyes and then you dap up. But like if you're too far, you can't really look at each other before you get close because it kind of ruins it. You feel me? So. They were, I think they were like locking eyes before the dap up distance. So they were like, oh my God, they don't even care. They're locking eyes before the dap up distance. And then on some cool shit, they walk up and they go like this, bah, and it just kind of goes out throughout the whole universe and it destroys the planet Namek where Piccolo's people were.
They make fun of Piccolo a lot, right? I think I've seen that.
That's so
At first,
funny.
it was like, okay, Piccolo, he's the aura farmer. He's the guy that I think he won one of the dap up tournaments too. And then now they're doing aura contests. Like it's no longer the dap up tournament. It's the aura.
I've seen the aura
tournament.
ones.
Yeah,
he's in the mall. He's looking at that.
Yes!
Other guy from Dragon Ball.
Five.
Not so.
Five.
No, with the sandal. No.
Oh, yes, from the Red Ribbon Army. Yeah, there's this dude with a sandal, and he tries to dap him up, and then he goes like this, because you remember that video of Young Thug, and this dude is kind of trying to dap him up, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So there's a dude in the Red Ribbon Army, and Piccolo's like, what's up, my boy? And then the guy, it's like it's like they did a face transition, like exchange of that guy, and then he goes like this, and then they shoot something at the guy, and in the show, the guy in the Red Ribbon Army, he uses his shoe to block a bullet coming out from him, from the back of his head, and then the bullet hits the shoe, it goes back over his head, and then he doesn't break stride. Walks straight into his shoe.
What?
He walks straight into it and keeps walking.
Keeps on walking.
Nah,
and
that's
then
tough.
he proceeds to get a pillar, right? He breaks a pillar off one of the buildings, throws the pillar, runs, and then flies, and then lands on a pillar and fly. He uses the pillar to fly. Some cold shit.
He broke it like with a finger. He went or something like that.
He goes and broke the points of the pillar, and then breaks it and then throws it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cold. Shit.
I think Piccolo's like special beam.
Yeah, special beam. It's a reoccurring joke that he's just the special beam cannon on people, and then he doesn't even say it fully. He goes special beam cannon, and then he fucking uses it, and that's what he used to deflect the with the shoe. Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious.
But all that to say, I don't even know what I was talking about.
I said the Great Dap Up because of Bakugo got resurrected, locked in, and did his task immediately.
You have to make a video, Mike. I gotta find his but I'm gonna add him on this. You have to make a video doing the Dap Up Tournament of Power with Bakugo and Deku with that one scene.
That was beautiful.
You have to. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
The way their eyes were drawn was just amazing.
Yes,
dude.
right. So back to what I was saying. The way they locked eyes, and they didn't even have to say a single word, right? They knew what type of timing we were on, right? They looked at each other, say no more. Boom. Bakugo went straight, dacked him up. And I like that, right? Because I feel like in that instance right there, it's kind of like a metaphor, right? Okay, Bakugo is now on the same playing field as Deku.
Okay.
And not only does Bakugo have All for One's power, but Deku also has not only does Deku have One for All's power, but Bakugo also now has One for All's power. And that's also further hinted at when Bakugo is flying, and then you see half of his explosion orange power, and then half of Deku's kind of blue power.
I like that, which is beautiful. That makes sense.
And that was just a few of the pieces of symbolism and references that I noticed. There is one that I'm gonna make a whole clip on. This is the next segment. This whole scene is just one clip in its entirety. But that was a few of them that I've noticed in this episode. Very well done episode, beautifully animated episode, and it was one of the most heartfelt, moving episodes of My Hero. I'm not gonna lie to you. So there's that. But this next one, this is what I love. This next one, I love it a lot, right? So did you guys notice that when All Might was speaking to Bakugo, right? And he goes, right? He says this is all I can give you, as he's giving him the gauntlet. You feel me?
Yes.
This quote alone is layered with so many references and so many things that it literally describes the whole show in its entirety, right? Let me break it down for you. So, okay, so it has multiple meanings, right? One, right, for one, it's symbolic in the sense that it's like him, All Might, passing the torch on to Bakugo,
Okay.
right, to the next generation. It's kind of like, okay, here you go, passing the, yeah, here you go, passing the torch, and finally acknowledging Bakugo as an equal, as like, yo, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You are now up next, right?
Okay.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it recognizes how far he's come in the growth he has. Well, and also at the same time, you know how the same way he passed One for All to Deku, right? With the hair, with the strand of hair.
Oh yeah.
He passed all for. It's kind of like symbolically saying he passed all for One for All to Bakugo.
I like that. I like
Gauntlet.
that. Yep. I
And
like
not
that.
only is it his a gauntlet, it's the same gauntlet Bakugo developed for his powers. So it was his ability.
Oh my! You
know what I'm saying?
I feel like the gauntlet actually has meaning. I was so
Yes.
slow brain to figure that out. That's fire.
And when he was gonna sacrifice himself, right?
he was trying to use that as his
It
last
was
resort.
his
Yes,
last ditch effort to go out with a bang, and it was Bakugo's, right? So it's kind of like him saying, "I couldn't do it myself. Here you go, big dog."
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Passing
I
the
like
torch
that.
to him
I like that.
with his own power. Not only is it passing the torch with One for All, but it's passing the torch with his own explosive. What's it called? I forgot what his power. Nitroglycerin power, right? Saying that yes, you might not have One for All, but you have your own power. Here you go. You got it.
Yeah.
Your own power is enough. You don't need One for All.
That's fucking beautiful.
So that right there, in my opinion, is beautiful, right?
That's beautiful.
That is just one.
Cinema.
Absolute cinema. That, for one, is only one of the parts, right? For two,
He's buffering.
I am buffering.
He's buffering.
Hold on.
I am here.
Yep. Oh, for two, it's a recognition from All Might, right? That they are now peers. They're on equal standing. You feel me?
Yes.
And Bakugo maybe even surpassed him in his eyes, right? Because the gauntlet was designed by Bakugo, you feel me? And All Might said, this is all the help I can provide, right? Whereas before, Bakugo was the one that could only provide a bit of help to All Might. You feel me? With like maybe protecting the civilians or making sure people got out safe. You know what I'm saying? That's what Bakugo's job was. Now, All Might, he ain't got nothing left. This is all I got, kind of thing. So it's like, okay, you surpassed me, go crazy. You feel me? And it makes it even more beautiful because the one he's going crazy on is the strongest villain of all time.
Yeah, he's like Deku was taking on the Shigaraki, but you're gonna handle my villain.
My villain.
Pick up where I left off. It's kind of crazy.
Yes, that's beautiful. You know, that's beautiful.
That's great. Like, think about it. Not
palmed
no
his
other top
head,
hero,
dude.
pro hero.
He palmed his head for him. You feel
That's
me?
crazy. Young Bakugo.
Young Bakugo. Okay.
One more thing.
Okay. Sorry. Also, it signifies that his time is over. The time of All Might, the time of Symbol of Peace is over. You feel me? And it is time for the next generation, the new people, to take over the mantle of what he has done and the legacy that he has made and kind of keep it going. Beautiful.
Poetry.
And also the smile, that Bakugo had, it told it all. It told the whole story. That was the first time Bakugo has ever smiled with a soft, warm, like nice smile.
That was sad.
Usually it's kind of like the aggressive, sadistic smile that he has. This is the first and only time we've seen him smile with such a soft smile.
So sad.
So beautiful.
Kind of like if you felt like his inner child was like, yes, my hero.
Because, right, the reason he smiled
My
like
Hero
that,
Academia.
Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Cinema. But that's significant. That smile is significant because throughout the whole story,
talk to him.
Not only did Deku look up to All Might, but Bakugo also looked up to All Might. We kind of forget that, right? Because Deku was kind of his successor, but Bakugo also looked up to All Might his whole life. You feel me? So at that moment when All Might recognized him, that's all he needed. He finally was content. That was what he was striving for his whole life, was All Might's recognition and approval, right? And the mantle to be passed down to him because he felt like he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he worked hard enough to do it. You feel me? So at that time, it was kind of his childhood being fulfilled, his childhood dream being fulfilled, and All Might recognized him. And that's why he smiled like that with that soft-hearted smile. Fucking cinema. You feel me?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
He deserves number one. Not gonna lie.
Number one.
He's been the number one running prospect since the opening show. Like it's been right in front of our face this whole time.
Exactly.
But we got propaganda fooled and think it was Deku.
It's Deku, 100%. And then, right, I do want to add that neither of them is an All Might. Neither of them is an All Might, and neither of them were supposed to be an All Might. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If there was anyone to be All Might, it would have been Lemillion. And that is the exact reason why he didn't get the quirk. Because he would have just been a carbon copy of All Might, right?
I see.
And now Deku, right, had to burden all the responsibility on his shoulder. You feel me? The whole time with One for All. But Deku wasn't built for that. Deku wasn't made to be like that. Yes, he didn't have quirks, right? Yes, he was quirkless, which made it seem like he was the perfect candidate. But it wasn't supposed to be another All Might. He was supposed to be a Deku. You know what I'm saying? Same way Bakugo wasn't like All Might. He wasn't supposed to be an All Might. And even if he got the power, he wasn't supposed to be another All Might. So we were so busy with finding another symbol of peace, right? Because he made such an impact that we forget to see them as who they are, as Deku and as Bakugo.
I like how you said that. Yes, because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And so let's backtrack real quick. Deku's goal was to just be... when he opens up, he's like, I'm gonna tell you how I became the greatest hero of all time or whatever.
Yeah, right? The number one hero?
Right when we first opened up in My Hero.
I think, did he say number one or like the greatest?
Great,
I think he said the greatest.
Something like that, right?
Like that, yeah.
And then Bakugo's goal was always to be the number one hero, right?
Yeah.
So like you
said, I will be number one, yeah.
Which he kind of is right now in this moment. He's the number one hero.
He's the number one hero at this point.
And then Deku's goal wasn't really to be number one, but if I'm not mistaken,
he used to be the greatest hero.
Which he is fulfilling
fulfilling that because he's taking on the strongest villain at this time, and while Bakugo is taking on
another
the
strong
biggest
hero
threat right now at this time. Because if One for One were to get to Shigaraki, it's over. It's GG's. And that's the perfect specimen right there at that point. So that was it. And then this final statement right here, this final thing, which I find beautiful, right? All three of them, Bakugo, All Might, and Deku, represent the past, the present, and the future of being a hero.
How so?
All Might's being the legend, the legendary symbol of peace that has gone out. The flame has gone out with him.
Yes.
So he's in the past, right? Bakugo being the newly recognized hero that has unlocked all of his potential in the current moment in time. You feel me? And then Deku, the person that is supposed to take the legacy and take it further into the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's supposed to get the legacy and he's supposed to make it thrive. So each one of them is a perfect representation of the past, the present, and the future of heroism in My Hero Academia, which was absolutely beautiful in my eyes.
I love that.
Absolutely beautiful. So I think they portrayed all of these different aspects of symbolism and metaphors perfectly in this episode. And that's why I think it's a 10 out of 10 episode, in my opinion. So that was beautiful.
Damn, the list.
The official list?
Of the heroes post.
Yeah.
Like after all this is done,
yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
It's kind of wild.
Can I guess number one?
You can, but I don't know if it's okay for me to verify it or not.
Valid, good point.
Fuck it. You want to verify it?
No, it's cool. I already have my guess. Like I have a strong hunch.
Do you want to guess?
I would think it's Bakugo personally.
Yeah, because I got spoiled. I know like how My Hero kind of ends.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Who guessed?
Yeah, I mean,
I won't confirm it. Who do you think number one is?
I think it's Bakugo.
And who do you think number two is?
I think it's like this. I think it's Deku.
Who do you think number three is?
Number three, I think is. Well, okay. Are they like? Are these listings after all these events and stuff like that?
After everything's all said and done.
Well, because I don't know who's still a hero and who's not.
Is it still like 1A or is it some people from other schools and stuff?
Consider like even there's the adult heroes are still alive and kicking.
I don't. Okay. Really? So that's what I'm saying. I don't know who dies and I don't know who stays alive. So the list is different based off of who's alive, right?
Well, guess I don't know. Just
okay. So I'm just gonna guess Bakugo 1, Deku 2, Endeavor 3, Miracle 4, Aizawa 5. Oh, sorry, I forgot Shoto. Deku, Bakugo. Oh, sorry, Bakugo, Deku, Shoto, Endeavor, Miriko, Aizawa, and the rest I don't really give a fuck about.
Dude, these are
the
rankings are so like
out of like crazy.
This shit don't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, they're based off of what, like the public opinion, no?
No, I think it's just store based.
Like
what?
Well, once the story ends, you know how like it was All Might then and Never. I think what he's saying is like this is the story, like this is the ranking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those ratings were based off of the people's vote in the world, no?
Oh yes,
right?
Yes. I think
the popularity vote.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was how I felt about that episode, huh? Crazy.
If I read it correctly, Bakugo. No.
Yeah, I want to say.
Oh, okay, tell me. Go ahead.
Yeah. You want to know?
All
right, spoilers.
Just tell me what you're saying. Like Bakugo, what?
Oh, I was gonna tell you where he is on the list.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoiler alert. The final rankings of My Hero.
Spoiler. I'm gonna say Bakugo's listing specifically.
Okay, go ahead.
Spoiler alert. Mm-hmm. He's like not even top 10.
Ah. Yeah, no, the disrespect is crazy.
But keep in mind, he doesn't have that personality.
He doesn't. And yes, it is a wait, what the fuck?
Hold on.
It's a people's vote. The whole shit was getting live streamed.
Yeah, hey.
In 4K.
And people were talking about this is the guy that saved All Might.
What?
Bro.
They said this is the dude that saved All Might. He was in 4K. The cameraman panning perfectly.
They were like, oh, the explosion guy, the guy that won the first competition. That's crazy. They forgot about
that's
him.
Disrespect. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Especially because of the redemption arc he had, and in the public eye, he's the one that saved All Might. Crazy.
So maybe his goal wasn't to be #1 hero or
that's
the greatest.
That's crazy.
Disrespectful, really?
No, honestly, it's kind of crazy.
Fuck, man.
I wonder how the story turns.
That makes me kind of upset.
Guess who's number 3? No. This one's actually insane.
Washi.
I would Wash. Okay,
Hawks
I got you.
or Endeavor.
I guess. It's
It's a girl, but you'll never guess who.
Don't tell me it's Invisible Girl.
The Invisible Girl. The girl that can create stuff.
Yeah.
The what?
The girl that can create stuff.
Is she 1A?
No, she's not even.
Is it the girl from the other school that can?
No, it's not a student.
Oh, it's
Not Luna. Not the.
Oh,
America?
it's the big 3 girl.
No.
Eri?
No.
Who is it?
Spoiler alert. It's Mount Lady.
Mount Lady?
Still alive?
I thought she was dead. Yeah. Or was it Midnight that died?
Who?
I think it was Midnight.
It was Midnight.
Midnight. The girl that can do smoke
Midnight.
from her
Midnight for
skin.
sure. Midnight for sure.
But
Mount Lady.
Mount Lady.
It's trash ass, bro. Hey, Stain should have stayed alive, bro. Fake ass heroes.
You know where Lemillion's at?
Not even in the top 10, huh?
Top 10. Top number 4.
Number 1? I'm not mad at that.
No, he's perfect.
Yeah, he's a perfect number 1. Yeah, valid.
Legit the next symbol piece.
Yeah, valid. But yeah, that was my breakdown of the episode, right? And once again, I do want to say everything about that episode was absolutely phenomenally done. And the references go absolutely crazy. The symbolism and the metaphors of each aspect of their characters. Oh, I do also want to say this episode in its entirety showcases what My Hero is all about. From the beginning of My Hero all the way to the end of My Hero. This is My Hero Academia in its entirety.
My hero. My hero.
So the fact that Kachan or Bakugo really had that redemption arc, right? And went plus ultra, beyond plus ultra. You know what I'm saying? They said go beyond plus ultra in that manga band that they had on my beautiful. But oh yeah, this whole episode. Oh yeah, this is another thing I want to bring up. This episode is a culmination of everything in My Hero because of how even in that panel where they said go beyond plus ultra, it showed the villains as well.
Okay.
Showcasing that not only did All Might encourage the future generation of heroes, he also encouraged the villains to be the best version of themselves.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? To go past their limits.
That's true.
Which is insane.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
because you have to go beyond to beat like All Might.
To beat All Might, to beat Bakugo, to beat Deku, you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was a perfect example of My Hero's core tenets in this one episode, right? And then Bakugo finally having that redemption of smiling and doing, and having that just that satisfaction of All Might recognizing him as who he is. I think that was perfect.
No, I love how you said that because it was when you first started up. Mm-hmm. It made me think of something. It's a great callback to him getting saved by All Might from episode 1.
Oh my!
No, you said it first. It made me think about it because now he finally gets to return the favor.
Yes,
Isn't that crazy?
He finally returned. Oh my
Isn't that
God.
crazy? No,
Oh my God.
He needed saving.
Yes.
And All Might saved. Now he gets his.
Now he gets to save All Might again.
And like how you said, now it's they're equals, and now he's like
now he
surpassing. That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
I didn't peep it until you said it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I didn't even realize that was a callback. That's the crazy.
Crazy.
Right? I realized the symbolism and the metaphor behind it, but I didn't even realize it actually happened. And it was a first episode. Crazy work.
Deku tries to save him.
Deku tries to save him,
but then All Might
comes, punches it away, and saves him.
Crazy.
And that's what makes him look up to All Might even more at that current time. And it's a whole full circle moment. You feel me? And that's why he had such a heartfelt, warm smile at the end. You feel me? It's because of everything All Might has done for him in his life, which is beautiful. So, in my opinion, I think this is what this was My Hero was all about, and especially with the Bakugo being at the center point of this episode, because in my opinion, yes, Deku was the main character, but Bakugo had more of a pivotal role in the story of this My Hero story.
I love it. Makes me think back to that one clip of us talking about Avatar and Zuko. And how it's dude.
What?
And then you know how I asked you the question of Zuko or Bakugo?
Yes.
Same concept. Like it's really
it's Deku's story of being the next one for all. However, it's
always been Bakugo's
story. Always Bakugo's stories. It's as much Bakugo's story as it is Deku's story.
It really is though.
Same way in Avatar, it's as much Zuko's story as it is Aang's story.
Crazy.
As becoming the Avatar. That's absolutely beautiful.
Because he won the first he won the entrance exam.
Exactly.
He beat Class B. And then the villains wanted him.
Exactly.
They wanted Bakugo.
Bakugo was as highly regarded as Deku. We just didn't the people in the show, the civilians and the viewers didn't even realize it.
Crazy.
Imagine they got a hold of his quirk. Crazy.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
But
he would have been insane.
Hold of his quirk, but I do think Bakugo's character.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can use his quirk as good as he does.
Because what was it? The Class 1A versus 1B? When I saw his strategy, I was like, okay, this character is actually like,
and he's dope.
He's more than just
different.
power.
Yeah, and I'm kind of upset. They kind of just belittled his character to just screaming. Low-key, they kind of just lowered his character to just screaming for the most part, and they gave him these specific scenes that made him like really that showed that his character is more than that. But the whole show was kind of just like him not being that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is kind of
I think throughout
annoying.
the show they do kind of show that he's really that guy.
They do show it.
I think they were doing like a music little bit.
Oh, and he's on the drums?
He was just like
he's him. Yeah. It's just like they don't really showcase it all that much. They don't really focus on it all. It's kind of like you can do it.
Yeah.
He can do it. He's not just like that, but he can do it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still gonna scream the rest of the time. So it's kind of like I don't know. They kind of lowered his potential.
It just makes his personality a little bit more like himself as a character, cool, right?
Yeah.
But like if you knew him, you call like,
shut up. True. But yeah, like you said, man, I think it's a beautiful story. I think it was beautifully done, and this episode right here showcases the core tenets of My Hero Academia, and this is what My Hero Academia is all about. So I love how they made Bakugo the focal point because low key Bakugo is more of a perfect representation of My Hero than Deku is, in my opinion.
And I like how you said that because I'm just piggyback off that. When All For One was like, why is this little pebble more annoying or he's more infuriating than All Might?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because that means when he got PTSD to Kubo, and that means Bakugo, is more irritating than Deku. All Might.
Exactly.
So it's always been Bakugo.
Exactly.
Kind of crazy.
Right. And you know what's crazier is that during that whole fight with All Might and All For One, right? All For One was getting pissed off the fact that All Might was smiling the whole time. And he was trying to wipe that smile off his face.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he finally did it, he was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? But then, after all that wiping the smile off his face, Bakugo comes in the picture. Even more infuriating.
And he's very happy right now.
And he's ecstatic right now.
He's on his honored one type. Yeah. He was so glad transcended. That you said that.
He really I love that. I love that kind of reference. To Gojo being like, I'm the honored one. Because even in the title it said the final boss.
The final boss is a hard title.
And he stated himself, I am the final boss. And even when All For One tried to run away from him to go to Shigaraki, he's like, what am I, still on the back burner? You still put me on the back burner? Smiling saying that.
You say, what am I, a side character?
Yeah, what am I, a side character?
That's crazy.
He said, am I still a side character? No, big bro, you're not, big bro. The title is after you, big bro. You're the final boss, big bro. So I love that. I love that. So the whole episode was absolute perfection in storytelling, in my opinion. I don't think you can get better storytelling in My Hero Academia than that.
They should change his hero name to the final boss. That'd be cold.
That's fire.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire. The final boss. The final boss.
The final boss is fire. So that whole, the whole vivid kind of depiction of Bakugo in this episode really sent his character to stratosphere, in my opinion. And if it wasn't for how this episode was animated and how it was told, I feel like it would be getting disrespected. I feel like My Hero as a whole would be getting disrespected. Kind of like how One Punch Man is kind of getting disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would have had a One Punch Man treatment, in my opinion. But the fact that it was animated like this,
oh yeah,
it will go down in history as one of the greatest pieces of anime all time. So shout out to Hirokoshi, went crazy.
It was good.
You know what I'm saying?
It was really good.
And shout out to My Hero Academia. But anything else you guys want to add on My Hero?
I think it like censoring around Bakugo made it. I feel like if they did the same thing with Deku,
it wouldn't hit the same, in my opinion.
At least not for me.
Yeah, and I personally don't think it would have hit the same either. 100%.
The fact that it was Bakugo was kind of like, okay, yeah, this is
because we've had multiple episodes centering around Deku and kind of breaking his barriers, right? Which were phenomenal. However, we've never had an episode centering around Bakugo and how he felt and how he could break through his barriers and how he could become number one. You know what I'm saying? We've never had that with Bakugo before.
Homie resuscitated himself.
Homie resuscitated himself with his own power, mind you.
Holy peak.
What?
I don't know.
That's cinema.
I don't understand the science.
Hey, he jump started his art. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah.
Oh, but Dolphy could do cellular stitching.
That makes sense. I hate this guy. It makes sense. That makes sense.
One Piece related.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. It's old of it, bro.
It's honestly.
It's okay. We were joking. It was a joke.
That One Piece.
But Edshot had no light. How did Dolphy see in his body?
Oh,
observation Haki.
Oh,
come on, bro.
I get that.
The equivalent to explaining like a One Piece power is like
Haki.
Gojo.
No, 100%. Honestly,
Gojo. It's a devil fruit.
Because Oda does that. Oda really makes it. I'm glad that you brought that up. Let's unless you guys anything about My Hero? No. You guys can.
Last thing I just want to say.
Anything you guys want.
This episode made me think about last season's episode where right before he gets nerfed or offed, when he's like, can I when he's fighting Shigaraki and he's like, damn, he's like, I'm injured, I'm hurt, I only got like one arm, and he's still trying to fight, and he's like, damn, this is what Deku's been doing all his life. And I love that scene because it's like Bakugo is finally aware and mindful of him and other people, and he's like, okay, if Deku's been doing this, he's like, I can do it too.
He really walked a mile in his moccasins. You know what I'm saying? like no bullshit. He really did that. He really walked a mile in his moccasins, and he had that. It's kind of empathy is sympathy is easy, right? Sympathy, a lot of people might have sympathy. Empathy is difficult.
Great.
Empathy is difficult to have.
Walked a mile in his moccasins.
He really walked a mile in his moccasins. So once he finally realized that empathy, he had that empathy for Deku. He actually felt what Deku was going through. That is the moment where it unlocked for him. It clicked. And he looked at Deku. And he woke up after that fight. Because then he didn't interact with Deku after that.
He did
until that one scene.
Yes.
And then after that one scene, that's when his face turned soft. That's when his face was not like in his angry form. He was like, damn, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I know what you went through now. Like, yes, I apologized before, but now I know how you really feel.
And I feel like this just goes back to the hand scene where All For One was like, I hate Kodo because he reached out his hand to my younger brother. And it's like Bakugo finally reaching out his hand to Deku. Like, because that strong, kind gesture of being vulnerable or helping someone out just says a lot, or it does a lot.
That's what cascaded all of these events to unfold. Yeah. That first time that hand was held out to his brother. That is what did it. And that's why All For One, didn't he say, it's because of that damn hand.
Yeah, it was that damn hand.
It was that damn hand that he held out. Right? And that's why he saw Bakugo in him. Because he also held out that hand to Deku.
I like the flashback. I liked when All For One was crying.
Cinema.
When he's like, your brother's already dead.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, you killed him.
Cried. Crazy.
You know?
Crazy, man. Yeah. Crazy.
So, I liked it. That was
absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. But that's what I'm saying. Hey, this episode, I think might be episode of the year. Might be. I can't think of off a lot of episodes.
It's up there. We could definitely debate the episode of the year because I'd have to think about it for sure. But it's definitely one of the best episodes of the year. 100% easy.
At some point too, I think
cinema.
It was literally Bakugo was like, I understand it now. I think Edshot was explaining like he was on the verge of understanding something. He wakes up and then he just goes ham.
He said, oh no, you missed it all night before Shigaraki. He was kind of cooking him. He was kind of scared.
He was frying his ass. No, it was some bullshit.
And then he awakened his quirk is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Fully realized his potential of the quirk.
Yeah. And what you said too, the fact that he was carelessly throwing his body through buildings,
dude.
crazy tanky. Crazy
durability on 10. Durability on 10.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And then didn't he say like, Edshot was like, hey, not gonna lie, I bet it hurts for you just to breathe alone.
Yes.
And yet you're still like moving.
He's like, hey, bro, you shouldn't be moving.
And it was fire because he's like, every breath I take hurts. And he said, I'm going to use the pain that I feel from every breath to utilize my quirk even more. So that really is the definition of going beyond plus ultra.
Edshot, I think he had explained that he had fixed like organs, muscles, and bones or something like that.
He fixed
Really?
everything. Yeah.
Oh, like homie did
a lot.
Terrific job. Homie, Bakugo said, cool, and then just crashes through all the buildings he can just for the fun of it.
He's like, you fixed me up? Say no more. No, honestly though, giving your life for that, 100% worth. 100% worth.
That kind of, just like you said, Phantom number 10.
Phantom Thief.
Hey, Edshot right there. Kind of pivotal. Save the game, low key.
I think Edshot should have been in the top 10 personally.
I always liked him.
With how much he's done
yeah.
to help out, I think he should have been up there in my opinion.
I like the wood guy.
Kamoy Woods?
I
knew you were going to say that.
So underutilized in my opinion. I feel like he's too cool to not see it. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to add one more thing. The panel where they go beyond plus ultra, right? That panel was in the manga, the My Hero manga first. In JJK, they animated it first, right? But it was in the manga. And I love how Gege called back to that and said, this manga wouldn't be a thing without Hirokoshi's manga, My Hero Academia. So, and the fact that it looked similar, right? With both animes, I love that. I love that so much because it follows the same premise too.
Yes, the 120% potential.
120%. They went beyond plus ultra, right? And it's Bakugo, Deku, All For One, and Shigaraki all going beyond plus ultra as well.
Mahito,
Toto, and Yuji.
And one more villain, right? Or
no, just them three.
Okay.
They all went beyond plus ultra. And that was kind of a nod to Hirokoshi's manga going beyond plus ultra. So they went 120%.
And then Hirokoshi then does animated the Gojo.
And then he does the... What?
The what?
He does the I Alone and the Honored Ones.
Yes.
With Bakugo.
You literally have Bakugo like floating up.
Yes.
You know?
In the same,
with the light behind him and everything.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. It's like inspiration, getting inspired, or contribute back and forth.
His Honored One was, I'm the final boss.
And yes. And Hirokoshi, Gege, y'all went stupid, man. I don't care what anyone says, man. This episode alone just showcases and then one more callback. Another callback to how, the hand that got reached out to the original One For All, All For One's brother.
Yorchi or whatever.
Yes. That hand that got reached out cascaded events. Kind of like how all mangakas, that one manga or that one mangaka or that one scene, that one panel that you saw will cascade your manga journey, your mangaka journey, and create a story, your own story, just off of that previous mangaka.
Beautiful.
That Toriyama, that Togashi from Hunter, that
he's good.
The Toriyama from Dragon Ball, that Togashi from Hunter, that
Kishimoto,
that Kishimoto from Naruto,
Oda,
that Oda from One Piece,
Oda.
That Oda.
Oda again.
So that one moment could cascade, and that's such a nod, right, in the story itself that, okay, this mangaka plays off of this mangaka, and this mangaka plays off of this mangaka. So they all influence each other and make such beautiful creations of stories, man.
I love that.
Beautiful,
yes.
Man. Beautiful. So,
I forget the Chainsaw Man and
Denji? Oh, you mean the mangaka?
The author? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know his
name.
either.
What's the one from? Did you already say it? From AOT?
Isayama.
You can say
Isayama. Same with Isayama. So all these mangakas are really influenced by one another, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. So there's that.
I did. Sorry, last thing.
No, you're good. If you got any more My Hero shit, keep plowing it on.
Fujimoto.
Huh?
That's a Chainsaw Man.
What is that?
Oh.
Tachi Fujimoto. Fujimoto. Yeah. Facts. Sorry.
The episode 2, when it ended with Bakugo, not gonna lie, I thought he was written off. I totally forgot.
100%.
Dude, I
thought
forgot.
He died.
Me too.
I thought he was gone.
So, I was like, oh, he's back. I was so excited.
So glad I didn't read the manga for this. Because it really caught me off guard, and it got me so hyped for the next episode.
Dude, I was like, not gonna lie, there's no one left. Deku was tied up.
What can
I was like, he's gonna die.
What?
All right.
Yeah. Okay, I need your guys' opinion on this because I felt like it was maybe
Because you read it?
Because I read it, I kind of expected it already, but I feel like just the anime alone, they kind of did show and then hint towards Bakugo.
That was last season, though.
That was last season, and they said there's no guarantee that he's gonna survive, right?
Even in the, I think, last episode or this episode, they still pan back to him even before like he gets resuscitated.
No, they don't.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Really? Episode 2?
The whole episode was All Might fighting, and then it panned to Deku.
It was either that last episode or this episode, but they pan to him before he gets
resurrected.
Or it was the end of the last episode.
When they just showed him rising.
They showed him rising at the end of the last episode.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's what made me hyped to watch this one.
I was like, oh, he's back.
Yeah,
he's back.
But the reason I didn't think he was gonna survive was they had this whole kind of like send off for him.
Yeah.
They had this whole like
got us fooled.
Yeah, they had this whole like flashback, a whole like kind of his parents feeling like something's wrong.
Oh, he hates rain.
He hates rain. Exactly. Oh my god, yeah.
I can't wait for Bakugo edits,
They had this whole send off for him, which was so beautiful, right? And he had a hole in his heart.
And then to use crazy, I thought Best Genius was saving him. I forgot Edshot was down.
Edshot was down and they're saving him as well. Yeah. But yeah, in my eyes, I was like,
he had a whole like med crew on him.
He did, but it was kind of like, yo, yeah, there's probably no chance of saving him. His heart, there's a hole in his heart. How do you save that? You know what I'm saying?
Anime.
But yeah, but my thought process was they had a whole send off for him.
Whitebeard got his whole face blown up.
That's Whitebeard. And that's One Piece. let's be honest, huh? We're comparing two different shows. Okay. Come on. But my whole idea was,
oh my, he got like a whole like obliterated.
That's not a hole in his body though, bro.
I mean, it was.
That's internal damage.
That's repaired.
It's internal.
Is it?
Yeah.
I could have sworn like it was like punctured and then like everything inside got messed, like his organs got messed up.
Oh, wait, that's what I'm saying.
And
internal.
Then, like, it healed.
It wasn't his heart.
He's missing organs.
He's not missing his heart, part of his heart.
Well, he wasn't missing his heart. He just got punctured.
Did you see how he got punctured? No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who?
It was Bakugo. How Shigaraki hit him.
Oh no, really?
It was bad, bro. Shigaraki, he hit him so hard. Everybody stopped. Everybody turned and was like,
"Oh, really?
Damn!" Like this impact of it, the sound of it was like, "Bro,
you hit your brother too hard." You're like, "Hey, yo, bro."
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. It was like, "You're gone, bro. You're dead because of that hit." That's how it looked. And he was like, with blood coming out the side of his mouth, like he was gone. He was out with the card. You know how they did Agent Coulson? When he got the bloody cards?
Valid.
Yeah, that's kind of how I thought. Like he's gone, bro. He's done.
That's true.
So in my eyes, I thought he was out for the count. In my opinion,
Agent Coulson's like a perfect example.
Exactly, yeah. Which I think low key they might have called back to. I'm not gonna lie. They might have hinted at. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I first thought. Whenever Bakugo did that with his card, with a bloody card, I'm like, damn, Agent Coulson for real with Captain America.
But I like how you said that because when we think about it, it wasn't really. It was a Nick Fury tactic. So maybe it was them homage to they tribute to that, trying to fool us.
Yeah.
To make us think, you know what I'm saying? Because it really wasn't
like he's not actually dead type of thing. It was kind of a fool, like a ha on you.
Because they're like you use those cards to get them going.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's low-key a perfect kind of symbolism because Agent Coulson looked up to Captain America, and that was his kind of hero. You know what I'm saying? Same way Bakugo had that All Might card, and All Might was his hero.
Hey, did you guys see Natsu?
Natsu?
Yeah, wearing that Endeavor outfit, bro.
Natsu, bro.
I like how he knew Bakugo, right? Like he knew that was
he
Natsu
did.
character.
Yes, and he actually he liked Bakugo.
I like that. Yeah.
He was the one hero that I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? So that was beautiful. Any more of My Hero additions? Anything to add for My Hero?
That's only episode 3.
That's only episode 3, bro. That was the most jam-packed, most influential, most symbolic episode in the show. 100%. So yeah, I don't know. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. But next up, what's up? Oh, you looking at the manga films?
I was trying to look at something. Oh, good.
You keep looking at it. I'll continue. But next up, we have one of my favorite IPs, one of my favorite anime that is kind of not getting enough love and is kind of getting disrespected right now.
Dr. Stone.
We got One Punch. I love Dr. Stone too, but One Punch Man. One Punch Man is getting so disrespected right now, especially for being one of the biggest anime IPs of all time. It's actually insane, right? And I feel like they're doing this to the anime because they know the IP is so big and that and people will watch regardless.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they really don't care to put a team or money behind it. They're trying to maximize profits while minimizing the budget as low as possible to maximize the profit. You know what I'm saying? So, and since because it's such a big IP, people are going to watch it regardless, which kind of I don't like, but what can you do about that? You know what I'm saying? Because we're never going to get the season 1 treatment again. That ship is gone, bro. That
So
ship has
sad.
sailed, bro. It's gone. We are never gonna get that again. However, I do want to say season 3 isn't as bad as people are saying it is. It's
Elaborate.
bad.
It's bad. Why
Don't
is
get
it
me
bad?
wrong. It's bad, right? Because it's a lot of still PNGs, a lot of still frames, right? And the potential, the ceiling for it could be a lot higher. So it definitely is
They're saving up that money.
not as good. Yes.
I think they're saving.
However, I think they're saving the time and the budget for the fight scenes because the fight scene at episode 2 at the end of episode 2, it was a small fight scene. It was a little fight scene. It wasn't even like anybody.
One Punch Man.
Yeah,
It's out.
yeah.
I only watched episode 1. Keep going.
Episode 2, it wasn't even crazy. It was the last 3 minutes of the episode, right?
Who
And it
fought?
wasn't even an important scene.
Who fought?
It was Garo and then the 2 villains, right? The bandage guy, right? That's that kidnaps kids with the swords as hands, Katana Man. And then the bug guy, right?
Okay.
And it was a 3-minute fight scene, right? Maybe less. You feel me?
Was it good at least?
It was like the season 2 animation. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't phenomenal, right? It was good. It was just good animation. You know what I'm saying? And it looked good to me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, it's not as bad as people are saying because I feel like when the fight scenes come, I think they will be done justice. in my
Okay.
opinion. So it's good though that people are having the bar low so that their expectation can be exceeded. You feel
I
me?
like that. I like
You
that.
feel me? So in my opinion, I think that's good. But the fight scene was actually pretty well done in my opinion. I think it was very fluid. You feel me? It kind of looked good. It kind of looked good in my opinion. It was better than I was expecting it to be. So I think in my opinion, they're saving all the time in the budget for the fight scenes, right? And especially because this was like a side fight. It wasn't even a crazy fight. And it looked
I
good.
was gonna say there's like a
You know what
lot
I'm
of like
Really?
small fights that lead up to like that.
And it looked
big
good.
fight.
So just imagine when there's a grand fight. I think it'll look pretty good or pretty
I hope so.
decently done.
Hopefully after this season,
Mhm.
you already know who's gonna be one punching everybody.
Saitama still.
You know how they say Goku versus Saitama?
Yeah.
I'm team Saitama. One Punch Man.
Oh, fair. Yeah, no, fair.
Always.
I've been that. I haven't even seen the manga and I've been that.
Luffy versus Saitama. You're 5 Luffy to be exact.
Saitama, bro.
Two,
Come on.
Gag versus Gag.
Saitama.
Thank you. Okay, I'm
Alright.
glad that he's
No,
Don't
because
do that.
Saitama shit
Yeah,
is
he's
like,
not- he's no
it's
joke.
crazy.
Really?
no joke.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
He's no joke.
I love that.
Yeah, so I've seen some manga panels of shit that he's done, and I heard that they're not even animating the Garo fight with Saitama this season.
This season?
They're not even doing it. I think it's 12
What?
episodes this season. I think this is gonna be the second half of or the next season that they're
There's
gonna
no way
animate
that they're that tight on money.
Hmm?
There's no way that they are that tight on money.
It's not even that they're tight on money. They're just choosing to do it like this. They can afford to make it good
How many episodes are out?
too. So I think
2 out of the 12 episodes.
I hear that they're not even gonna get to the Garo fight. That's what I'm hearing.
There are some pretty
Speculation.
crazy fights even
In
before
between?
then too. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
fair,
I mean,
fair.
it makes sense. No, honestly, it makes sense.
That
That's
they
a
don't
lot.
get to
It's
it?
a lot
It's
that
a
they're
lot.
gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to animate.
So yeah, in my opinion, I think they could have. They should put money into it.
Isn't it crazy to think season one came out a decade ago,
Season 1, yes,
and then season 2 came out 6 years ago.
exactly. So
It's that long. It's
mind
just
you-
as long as My Hero,
Yeah.
and we're only on season 3.
mind you, they could have they had the time and the budget to give the show, but they're actively choosing not to. So
2015.
I don't understand it, bro.
Bro,
I don't
old.
understand it.
Dude, we're
So
old.
it's a money thing. I feel like it's all budget. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really care about the fans, in my opinion. So we'll see.
Damn.
3, 2, 1. She told you.
that much time really passes.
She
and
told
she's okay
you.
with
I
it?
told.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's the problem with us fans, all of us, right? We're gonna watch it regardless because we love the IP, right? And I think one of the biggest problems is that they know we're gonna watch it and then give them money. But if we all collectively join together and we're like, yo, if you don't put the time,
Yeah.
if you don't, hooray! If we don't collectively put the time, the money, and if you guys don't collectively put the time and the money and the effort,
You guys.
I'm talking about the animators and the
Yeah,
owners,
you guys.
If you guys don't collectively, we should come together and say, if you guys don't collectively put the time, the money, and the energy into this show and making it, peak, we're not gonna watch it. I think we
Yes.
should collectively come together like that. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy if we could do that. Like, I think it's possible.
Bro, we have all the cards. We have the chips here.
We
You know
do.
what I'm saying? So I feel like we should do that together. And
Like, try to
it
keep
would
this?
force them to make a better product, which would in turn maybe not make them maximization profit, but they would still make more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They would
yeah,
still
yeah.
make money. So yeah, in my opinion, I think we should come together collectively. Hooray! Oh man, those skits are hilarious. But yeah, so I you know what I'm saying, I just hope maybe it goes back to the original studio. Bones, I think it was that animated the first season, and not JC Staff. And not nothing wrong with JC Staff. Just this is not what you guys are usually used to animating. So I think it should be handed off to another studio. Also, one thing that irritates me is why don't they, if they know they want to release One Punch Man, right? Why don't they put the time into it? At least just put time into it. You don't have to put crazy money into it. Just don't rush it. You guys had 6 years in season 2.
Crazy.
Don't. Why are you rushing it within a few months to put it out? You know what I'm saying? To animate it and put it out within a few months. Why are we doing that?
Procrastination.
You know what I'm saying? What changed? What made the difference and changed it to be like, okay, this is now we have to put it out now, and then we have to put it out within a few months. Yeah. What changed that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe the more time it takes, the more money it takes.
That and like the timing of anime. Maybe they want to drop it when like
makes sense because that's what they do with movies.
Yeah, because like stuff is ending now, so they're like, let's pick it back up with this.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, I'm glad that you brought that up. On to my next point. Across the Spider-Verse allegedly has gotten moved up a week, right? Instead of being in one of the weeks, it got one of the week it's coming out a week earlier. You know why? Because Pixar is releasing it's either Disney or Pixar. One of them are releasing a original film on the week before, right?
Oh.
And they're choosing to drop it on the same week as that or the same day so that they don't have to compete with that movie.
That's bold.
That's disrespectful because they know original movies tend to not do as well in the box office. So if they do an IP that has already been doing great, like Across the Spider-Verse or Spider-Verse in general, that's gonna take all the fans away. So they don't want to share fans a week earlier with another movie that's going crazy. They don't want to give them the chance of fighting with that, fighting for that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy,
that's
right?
Haki foul.
That's foul.
That is Haki
foul. Crazy to think that they made that move in the assumption that they would lose, or like your movie's gonna be that good, like you don't need to worry.
And it's not even about losing; it's about maximizing. I'm telling you, once again, maximizing profits.
So
Capitalism.
Wouldn't it work if they did it a week earlier than that?
No, because that's the thing. A week earlier than that, I think a Marvel movie comes out, an original Avengers movie comes out, or a Spider-Man movie comes out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a week earlier, movies come out like crazy, big IPs come out, and a week after, big IPs still come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yo, whatever you do, it's like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You feel me? So this is the only week. If you do it a week earlier, okay, perfect. Because this movie is not. It's an original IP. Wow. It's not an IP that's already been out.
Let it rock. If it's good, it's good.
If it's
good, it's good.
But people want to maximize profits.
2027?
What can you do, huh?
2027
or 26. I don't remember, but no, I think it's 26 because I think.
I was like, if it's 27, it really doesn't matter. It's
so
far away from
us. I thought it got pushed back that far. That's why. Because if it is 2026, I love how you just use that saying, "Rock in a hard place." The Odyssey comes out next year as well.
So true. No, competing with the Odyssey is gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah. Odyssey's crazy. Odyssey is pretty insane. See, I think I bookmarked the post. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. No, I can't find it. I'll
just look it up when it comes down.
I know you love
the release?
Yeah.
Of what, Spider-Verse?
Just show
because from what I know, it's competing with a lot of big names within that month. You know what I'm saying? So it chose to do it at that specific time so that it doesn't have to compete with those specific IPs, which
this is just AI, but
let's see. The current potential release 2027. Okay, it probably was because Secret Wars comes out 2027, right? Yes, that's what it was.
Doomsday is next year.
Yes. So Secret Wars. I think one of the weeks is Secret Wars, and then another one of the weeks is because the Spider-Man movie comes out 2027 or 2026.
I think
it comes out around Doomsday 2026. Then, yeah, Doomsday and Spider-Man come out at the same time, around the same time. It's the video stopped.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That was a bit embarrassing. Gon's jacket,
dude.
That's fire.
That's fire.
It is.
Yeah. Maybe I'll use that 150.
4 or 5. 150. That is for you, buddy.
For what?
We'll discuss that off camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been putting in work.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved, buddy.
I'm so confused.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I think they sold me off. I think I have to do some naughty deeds.
We'll talk about it after. But that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover for today. Is there anything I'm missing?
Oh, there was like, I'm gonna just shout this out every possible chance I can.
Talk to me.
To Your Eternity, season 3, episode 3. Delicious.
It's going crazy.
It's going. Okay, so some context, right?
Talk to me.
If you haven't seen the show, what's happening right now is like way back when there was like this girl clan thingy that wanted to get with the main character Fushi.
Okay.
Right, because he's kind of like a god-ish, right?
Oh my god.
But
oh my god.
like let's say like 1,000 years has passed, civilization has like improved and all that, right? So modern-ish time.
Yeah.
And Fushi's now back. He was asleep, now he's awake, and he encounters like a kind of like an incarnation of that kind of clan or that girl.
Yeah.
And she just now kind of realized who Fushi is, and I think she like wants him again.
Ooh.
But he didn't fuck with her back then.
Yeah, okay.
No, like he did not fuck with her back then, right? Because it was a little sussy baka back then, right?
Okay.
And he was like, "Nah, like you're evil."
Okay.
Because they were working with like this little monster virus thingy that would kill people, turn them into zombies, kind of thing.
Right.
And that girl or that clan would host it in hopes of getting close to Fushi.
Oh, okay.
The god, dude. Honestly, it's really good. It's emotional. Story is really well written. Great characters. Oh my god, I forgot her name. I just blanked right now, but she's so cute. Like one of the cutest. Like think of Anya, but like cuter. Still cute.
Happy from Fairy Tail. Chopper
and Anya
combined. Oh, that's cuteness overload.
She's really cute. So cute.
That's adorable.
Full Metal Alchemist, the dog and the girl.
Oh my god, that was out of left field.
You said Chopper
Highly
and girl
disrespectful
combination.
That's cute. Yeah, combination.
Oh wait.
I wasn't expecting that.
Is he talking about
what?
Scorpio's funny. Cough, cough. Two vortex. Cough.
Scorpio, you seen To Your Eternity? Do you like it?
Oh fuck. He said he hasn't seen season 3 yet.
Oh, but he's in season 2?
Yeah, he's seen.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, Scorpios.
Hurrah.
Hooray.
Where's that from? That's so
we'll
funny.
show you after.
Yeah, we'll show you after. But whatchamacallit? Yes, it's really enjoyable. Yeah, he's an anime connoisseur. He knows.
It's so good. I highly recommend it to you guys.
I was telling him I caught up on Dr. Stone. I love it. I love Dr. Stone.
Yeah,
I need to watch it.
love
I saw like pictures saying like that it was an emotional ending to the season. I was like, what's going on?
Because you read it, right?
Yeah. So did you see the little girl?
So sad,
dude.
Dude.
Honestly, insane.
Right?
Honestly, insane.
That's why I was like, not gonna lie, Dr. Stone is really great. Like, it really is.
I'm glad that you said this. I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna reconvene next on Thursday.
Because
you're not gonna
you can talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Because I be thinking too, I was like, damn, what would I do in this situation? I'm like, nah.
Jack shit. Ain't doing jack shit.
No,
bro.
for real. I'm like, get on with my life.
Damn.
Build a boat, find my home or something.
I would just, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I haven't even watched it, but I like how Senku's one of the smartest people of all time.
Yeah.
Right? And I love how even though he's smart, they really they put him in really difficult situations that even you wouldn't know what to do about it.
No, I like.
We're not even talking about Senku either.
Oh. No, but I like how you said that though, because I saw a post that said there's so many times in the show where people are willing to throw their lives, sacrifice themselves for the power of science, because they trust Senku so much and his science to know that it will save them and or it will pay off from that. It's so crazy.
Fire.
I hope if I was in the show and I was around him, I would have that same mentality because just third person perspective, not really being there, you're kind of like crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's fire.
Crazy.
That's fire.
No,
Anyway,
honestly,
I can't wait to watch it.
Honestly, insane.
It is. Science is elegance.
Dude, wild.
Stone. Okay.
I love it.
One last thing I do want to talk about is One Piece, real quick.
One Piece.
I do want to talk about
One Piece.
I do want to talk about how I've seen clips going around recently about AOT is leagues ahead of One Piece. Hey, brother, you said it, not me.
And ban him.
I wouldn't say leagues is above it. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking anime, it's above it. Leagues above it is crazy, but it's above it. You know,
Marsh. That's her name, Marsh. She's so cute.
Good shout.
Marsh.
Well said. I like that. That was very respectful.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. At least
leagues is crazy.
Yeah, leagues is fucking insane. But
I don't know what's happening, but fuck you.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I don't understand it, but that sounds really funny.
What?
It really is.
Hooray!
right. But I want to talk about. I've seen clips going around. People talking about the inconsistencies in One Piece. You feel me?
Time out. There's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
There isn't. It's just great writing, actually.
And inconsistencies, not as in like plot holes, but inconsistencies of we don't know when specific powers are being used.
Yes.
For example,
I concur.
we don't know when Conqueror's advanced Conqueror's Haki or Conqueror's coding is being used. All right.
Amarment?
No, Conqueror's coding.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ryu?
No, just
Conqueror's.
Conqueror's coding. Armament. Ryu is advanced armament. Conqueror's coding is what Luffy was doing to Kaido. Right?
And then did Zoro ever do that?
Wait, I'm confused.
Isn't that different?
I'm confused. No, I thought that advanced like Conqueror. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, that's why
That's a little weird. No, because is there Conqueror's coding or is it
I think
just
there is.
activation of Conqueror's Haki in general? You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was Conqueror's coding.
Let me put it to perspective.
Mm-hmm.
There's observation Haki
Mm-hmm.
And then advanced observation.
and advanced observation Haki,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But there's no Conqueror's
Well,
observation.
that's what I'm saying. Is advanced observation Haki and advanced observation Haki, right? There's armament Haki and advanced armament Haki.
There
which
should
is Ryu.
be There should be an advanced
Yes.
Conquerors.
Okay. Yes.
Right, and then you can use Conqueror's Haki coding to coat your attacks.
I've heard something like that.
That's what Kaido was talking
Wait,
about.
time out.
Because regular Conquerors
did that.
is the that's regular
Yeah,
Conquerors.
regular Conqueror's is just
like
sending out
aura.
your Conqueror's aura.
But then like when people put it like
On
the
weapons.
grates and stuff,
Kaido
that's
did it.
advanced. The non-touching stuff, I think, right?
Yeah, Kaido did it with his
Bagua.
Thunder Bagua. He talked about Conqueror's coding.
That's a little. It's a little confusing because let's say where we're at in the manga, even right there, with like let's say with some other characters that like you can only do damage to this guy using Conquerors, right? Which makes sense to what he's saying.
Yeah.
But they never really
Ryu
talk about
internalizing
Damage.
that damage. Yeah, that's advanced armament. You know what I'm saying? Is Ryu because
And that's what we're talking about. Like it's really hard to figure out who
Which
is
is
using
which.
what.
So I
Exactly.
I know we're able to tell when a Conquerors are being used with the lightning.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. There are scenes that have been used that have used Black Lightning that wasn't Conquerors.
We've had this discussion
Yeah,
too
it's
back
so
when
weird.
the
You know
Gear
what I'm
5
saying?
and Kizaru fight. Keep
Exactly.
going, sorry.
In the manga, it's even more confusing because it's just black. You know what I'm saying?
But see, but the thing is too, from in the manga, I think that is always Conquerors. I think I've heard Vincent Chancellor mention like, no, he wasn't using this.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
and that's where it gets confusing because that's that artistic
difference.
Yes. But in
Oh,
the
I see, I
manga, it's
see.
like no.
Well, the thing is, no, because there have been times where it's been lightning, right?
okay.
And it was black in the manga, but in the anime it's yellow. For example, Kobe using Honesty Impact.
Yeah, I think
It's black in the manga,
but
it's yellow.
But that's
in the
because they don't
manga.
have color.
in the
They're
anime.
they're representing. He's still using Conquerors, but his Conquerors is different colors.
can
Well,
see
that's
that.
not Conquerors. Honesty Impact isn't Conquerors.
It's just hockey.
It's just Haki. It's armament Haki.
That's
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Wait,
think,
time out,
at
time
least
out,
I
time
think,
out,
I don't think that was Conquerors.
Can you do some research?
yeah.
You feel me?
No, I
Um,
think you can be
No,
on.
yeah,
here.
it's tricky. It's kind of weird.
It's a bit tricky. So that's just the kind of inconsistencies in this, and I think there's a reason for it. I think the reason being is that so Oda can later on, it's up for interpretation. So Oda can at the end of the day pick and choose what he wants to apply for specific situations.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
So real
Muscle
quick,
minerals.
I'm seeing that it's not confirmed with the Honesty Impact one.
Yeah.
But it's heavily implied.
But it's usually black though, isn't it? When it's Conquerors.
Okay, yeah, okay. Different people have different Conquerors. So coloring.
Really?
Zoro's is purple.
Really?
Or is it green? Purple.
I thought it was black too.
And that's
when
where
you first unlocked
and
it.
that's where it's a little confusing too because
Luffy's
in
red.
Wano it was purple
Mhm.
with Enma.
But it's that Enma.
Mm.
I thought purple was Enma, and then
Fuck,
green is
dude.
Zoro.
Well, see, this is the thing.
That's a little
and this is
because
my
I know
point.
more recently they did green.
And this is my point. You can just chalk it up to
Oh, even in the OPTCG they started doing green
right?
for him.
So you at some point you can just chalk it up to artistic interpretation. You feel me?
Fuck.
Right? At that point, because then Oda can do that and be like, I never specified which was Conquerors, which was Observation, which was Armament, which was Ryu. You know what I'm saying? He's never
Yes.
specified it. So then at later on he can be like, okay, now we're setting in stone what I want to set in stone, what I want to put into motion.
Yes.
Because Oda is like that. He really can come up with things on the fly like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because he's different.
Okay, wait.
Go ahead.
Okay, so real quick, I looked up is there Conqueror's Haki coding,
Yeah.
and it says
Yeah.
this is an AI overview, just real quick. Yes, Conqueror's Haki coding is real and advanced form of the ability, often called Advanced Conqueror's Haki.
Oh, so Ryu is Advanced Conqueror's Haki.
That's what I'm saying. I was under the assumption that Ryu
armament
is like, but that's why I'm getting a little confused now.
Let me search it.
But I thought Advanced Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah. What is?
Good question. Okay. Dressrosa.
Or was it
When
Advanced Armament was like kind of Conqueror's? Fuck, I don't know.
Pregunta. When Zoro versus Pika Dressrosa. When he coats his blades. Armament.
Oh, armament. That's basic armament.
Advanced Conqueror's Haki is a power that lets you infuse their attacks with their will, similar to Armament Haki, but far greater destruction.
So like the greats, Roger, Whitebeard, when they don't touch, something like that, right?
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember it as coding itself. Yeah. Like, this is normal, and then this is advanced. I just was like, that's just,
it lets you infuse their attacks with their will. So I think it's armament. Advanced armament is Ryu, right? Because the old guy at the prison was teaching Luffy how to do it. Yeah. So that means he already knew how to do it, or people know how to do it. That doesn't mean you have to have conquerors to do it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So Ryu, you don't have to have conquerors to do it.
Okay.
But if you put your conqueror's will infused with the Ryu, then it becomes even stronger. Does that make sense?
So, and I think too that's an issue with what we're trying to figure out.
We're running into
that you don't know when it's being infused.
Yes.
You only know
Haki.
Afterwards when it's like the Black Lightning. That's
even then it's kind of up for interpretation. Because even then it's like, okay, is that just pure Ryu? Is that Conqueror's Haki and Ryu? Is that
But one thing I do want to know is that every time you see that in the manga, at least manga readers already assume Conquerors are being used. But the only time that it was, from what I remember, the only time it being used in the anime and not applicable, they did outright state, yo, just because there's confusion on it, I put that in there, but that wasn't being used. You know what I'm saying? They blatantly stated that.
I do remember that in one point in time where they did state that it wasn't, right? However, people have brought up multiple manga pages. There's a few videos out there. You can search it up. But the people have brought to the attention, like, okay, but this moment they used lightning in the manga, but it's not Conquerors in the anime. Or this they use this or this.
You have an example?
I feel like maybe I said the Kobe one. And then
but that's what I'm saying. Like the Kobe one, it makes sense. Because like I said, people do have different coloring to their Haki.
Do they?
Yeah, I feel like each person with like a Conqueror's, it's like kind of separates you. Like,
from what I remember, every time someone used Conqueror's Haki, it is black and red. That's what I remember seeing every single time.
That was true.
Yeah.
Up until a couple months ago, they started implementing the coloring.
Well, okay, see, that's my point then. Yeah. So now you're doing different colors. What about the previous times? Every single character you was using the red and black, and sometimes maybe it wasn't.
But that's still Conquerors.
Yeah, was it though? Was it always Conquerors? You know what I'm saying?
I would think so. I think that's the implication. You know?
Okay, fair. I mean, I don't know. So
I feel like nowadays whenever we see Haki, it's just Haki.
Yeah. Oh yes, and Haki itself. Sometimes Haki, the power output of Haki, sometimes they might use lightning to showcase that or whatever the fuck. And some people might not have Conquerors. You feel me? So it's like it's weird. It's different because with the Zoro and Lucci fight, does Lucci have Conquerors? Lucci probably doesn't have Conquerors, right?
Lucci?
Yeah.
I don't think confirmed.
Okay, so
but it has Haki.
But he has Haki. But I feel like I've seen some lightning or around him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Is it lightning? Is it the black lightning? Or is it? You know what I'm saying? You guys let me know in the comment section below. You feel me?
It's not confirmed that he has Conquerors.
Okay, yeah. So, but that fight could have. Is it Zoro's Haki or Conqueror's Haki in that fight that was black? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Okay, I think so. Like for example, there's this one. It's Ulti versus Luffy headbutting each other.
It's not really lightning for
but I'm saying like
that's Haki.
You can see that as like Haki, but like again, they have like
that is Haki.
Armament.
That's armament Haki. Yeah, she did use armament.
Yeah,
Haki.
but you can. But I'm saying like Conquerors.
Yeah,
I think they'll use a lot of that animation right for like when Haki clashes, just in general.
Yeah.
But Conquerors has a border.
Gotcha.
Like a lighter border, and the center of that spark is like a solid color.
Okay. I'll show you some of the videos afterwards.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll show you some of the videos afterwards. But every example that you're giving, people have found other examples that debunk or Conquerors didn't apply in that.
So
like for this one, that looks like a Haki.
Well, as I was just saying, if you're showing lightning, It's kind of like
yeah.
I think
you're
it's
under the assumption of Conquerors, no?
I feel like when it's lightning, it's just Haki. I feel like when it's Conquerors because it's like their will is hella implied into it, or like it's
this
very grand.
is an anime version of how it looks, right? You see how like they has
the black lightning with the red border.
Yes. But with the border is the important part, right? But that's not how that Ulti or Lucci one look like.
Well, Ulti I understand. Lucci I don't remember that one. The Ulti I know they were even using
the one that I just showed you right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember how it looked in the anime. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I just don't remember how it looked. But I will pull up the videos for you guys.
Because when Luffy pulled up on Kizaru on Egghead, Conquerors or just Haki when he was flying, zooming like a lightning bolt, and he was like,
exactly, yeah.
I would think Haki.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember that one being black and red.
Black and red.
Yeah.
I think that's just Haki.
Well, that's the thing. Black and red with the black border is Conquerors.
I don't think it's Conquerors. Like you know how we all thought that for a fat minute. Yeah. I feel like Conquerors is like not many people have Conquerors, so know who's using Conquerors when there is Conquerors.
So that is just pure Haki output.
I think the lightning.
Okay.
I'm starting to see what you're saying. Like now, I'm like just hella confused.
Right? Yeah. Now like, at what point in time do people use Ryu, Conquerors Haki, right, or like just regular Haki? You know, it's like especially with that one that attack that Luffy used against one of the Gorosei members just now in this episode that just dropped.
Armament.
He didn't use any Haki. For
he got hurt.
If you have armament, if you have Ryu,
I think he did.
He used regular armament.
Regular.
Why didn't you use Ryu or Advanced Conquerors?
That's poor writing, in my opinion.
So yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't use that if it's against a Gorosei member.
But when he did that, he wasn't in 5, was he?
He wasn't
in fight. But if you can armament Haki, why can't you Ryu and why can't you?
Well, I'm just saying
Conquerors.
Just to reason that specific situation.
Yeah.
A lot of pointless. He does a lot of pointless shit.
He does.
Like if he really wanted to clean these guys up and like really do something, there's a lot of stuff he could do. Like for example, he was smart enough to throw Kizaru like away as far as he can.
Oh, true.
Do something similar with the Gorosei because
he did it with both.
Yeah, I'm saying like he's able to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Or
of course he's able to do it. We know he can do it. So I don't understand why he didn't do it.
But my point is because his character is very whimsical, it's comical. I don't know, it's a Tom and Jerry. They do a bunch of.
I understand that, but at this point in time, you're down. You're out for the count. You're no longer in Gear 5. You're not fucking around anymore. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
you're regular. Yeah. So it's like, why didn't you just? Because if you're gonna attack him with armament, why not just do literally one step above that and just use advanced?
And again, too, it could be like story to depict like his understanding of how their power works. Yeah. And
like trying to figure out how.
Yeah, like what does what and what he's able to do, and us like we don't know
how strong they are
and like what can hurt. Fair.
So this is just the depiction how strong they are.
First time we
even with armament,
because
it hurt Luffy.
Because in Gear 5 they look sorry.
Yeah.
With Gear 5 going against them, they look sorry, but like kind of base, not really pulling out the big guns. You're like, okay, you can't do much.
Yeah, it showcased that even with armament and Haki, like their durability is crazy.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's how I kind of see it.
Okay. Which I don't. It's a little wonky. I don't know if I fuck with that, but I get you. I get you.
Stop critiquing.
I mean, I just personally, I don't think that in terms of writing, I don't know if I like that because like this is really a pivotal moment right now. Yeah. One of your homies just died. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, so like, how would they depict to you what the Gorosei can really take, or what you can really do to them?
Dory and Bragi. You know what I'm saying? They hit him, sword breaks, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Weird. But you keep in mind, you have giants with that much of physical ability.
Okay, see, that's my point. I think you wrote yourself into a corner on this one then. You know what I'm saying?
No, because now you understand someone that's as strong as a warlord, emperor. An emperor?
Yeah.
Right?
I get it. The depiction was good. The story behind it didn't really make sense to me. Why wouldn't you? You use it on every other strong opponent. Why wouldn't you use it in this instance? There's literally no reason to not use it, in my opinion. But they chose to do that so that they could showcase how strong the Gorosei members are, which I don't really.
I know, but I do feel like in this fight, he does a lot of stuff to test the waters with. That was
Gear 5. He was no longer Gear 5.
Yeah. But I'm saying within Gear 5, he's testing waters, and outside of Gear 5, he was like, "What can I do when I don't necessarily have to be in 5 all the time to them?" Nah, I don't know. Because you'd be surprised, like let's say like against Luffy, right? You'd be like, "Do I always need to?" Or sorry, Kizaru is a really good example. Base Luffy. Just using his
Luffy wanted smoke base form.
He did.
Yeah, base form against Kizaru, right? He was testing the waters, but then when he's like, okay, I have to step it up, he went to Gear 4 and then 5.
Well, my point is he already tested the waters with Gear 5. Now it's at the end of it. Now your whole objective is to get away. If you want to get away, I think advanced Haki would be useful right here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but again,
in my opinion, from a plot standpoint, I don't know.
His style, his personality, that's
legit.
It's in character.
In character.
But
of One Piece.
It's not in character with the setting.
Logically, dude, pull out the guns, get the fuck out of there, right?
Oh, it's not in character with the plot points in the setting right now that's going on right now. In my opinion, it's not in character. I feel like this nigga would have been, let's fucking go. Like, yo, my crew was gone. I'm out of Gear 5. We gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the kind of urgency that was there. Because he was trying to hit him to stop him from chasing him.
Luffy likes to box. He's just a little bit. I don't know. I wanna understand, right? But it's like Luffy is
I don't
really,
think you really do.
Like, who can understand Luffy? He just
a lot of people
does.
can. A lot of people.
He does what he does.
He
does want to box. He's a boxer.
I hear that, bro.
Great point, Mont. Great point.
He don't run from the fade.
I agree with both points because Goku would do the same ish back then, but Goku's like actually dumb. Like Goku's actually stupid though. Like he's not all up there.
You don't think Luffy is too?
Luffy is, but he
locks in this guy like a piece of chicken and he'll destroy an entire country for you.
I get that, but that's not because he's dumb. That's because he values people.
Okay.
He understands people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He understands people.
But I'm saying like he does a
lot. Goku's just dumb as shit.
He kept the octopus in his drawers.
Who, Luffy?
Yes.
I'm not saying he's not.
He was
dumb.
He was about to snitch out to the Gorosei when he was on the snail comm.
Okay, I'm not saying he's not stupid.
He
right?
called out Emperor like, fuck you, Big Mom.
I'm not saying he's not stupid, right? But he kind of acts on impulse. Whereas Goku, he's literally dumb. He's literally dumb. Idiotic.
Okay, sure. Goku's more dumb.
Right? Okay, but my point is, Luffy understands people very well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. He's very emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
So he understands, he can gauge a situation and understand how it's going. You know what I'm saying? Exhibit A, Sabaody or Archipelago. He knew he wasn't strong enough. Yo, Straw Hats, skedaddle. We're not strong enough. Everyone leave. Everyone go. We'll meet at the ship.
Yeah.
He's locked in. He can have moments like that.
But I'm saying like in this, he's not really like, oh, ride or die. Like he does not feel threatened enough
They were running away. The Gorosei member was chasing him. He turned around to stop him from chasing him. Yeah. Just to hit him with one attack. All right, let's go. If that one attack was to stop him from chasing you, Ryu would have been real useful to stop him from chasing you.
And you're not wrong.
That's how I felt about Wano personally.
And you're not wrong.
I don't want to pull the eyes out, but you're really grinding my gears right now. You're really grinding them.
So I agree with you. What you're saying is true, but I'm saying
Oda's right always.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Sorry,
you know the rules. I don't know why you
know the rules.
You know the rules.
I don't like playing by them.
Because spoilers for everyone's not caught up. Wait, what did you say?
He said, "You know the rules," and I said, "I don't like playing by them." Sorry, go ahead.
Because in terms of who's left, there's not many people left with conquerors that we know of, right?
Yeah.
Shanks, Luffy, Zoro.
That are relevant, yeah. Because Rayleigh has it, but he's not really relevant into the story and whatnot. All the Gojo members probably. It's a Dofi, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard has conquerors?
Does he not? I assumed he had conquerors. Did he not use conquerors at any point in time?
Who?
Blackbeard?
Conquerors?
He's never used. He used conquerors, no?
I'm trying to think.
I feel like he would have used conquerors at one point.
Versus Law, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like.
Why do I feel like it's confirmed that he has it?
I feel like he does for some reason. I don't know why. Personally, but yeah, not too many people have conquerors. Which Haki does Usopp have? He has observation. Does he have advance? I don't think he has advance.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm looking through some panels with like a Haki or lightning. And I'm like,
it's throwing you off, right?
I don't know. I'm throwing off. But yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know. We just gotta kind of go back into it, and I'm telling, like I said, I think he's using that so that it can be open ended, so that he can really make it apply to whenever he needs it to apply to.
Peak writing.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
honestly,
and that's the beauty of Oda's writing. He never writes himself into a corner all that much, really. You know what I'm saying? If at all. So I don't know.
I think Blackbeard does have Conqueror.
Does?
Yep.
Okay. But that was my gripe with the One Piece in terms of Haki. And I've seen a few videos out there.
Valid.
Yeah, it was pretty well informed. A lot of people described it on video a lot better than I did. So check out other people's videos on that.
Not gonna lie, bro. Don't look. With just this alone is actually really valid.
I'm sorry, I have the 6 eyes, so I can see it.
Base, right?
Yeah. Wait, what?
That's just base regular, right? Or is that like advanced crazy?
I think that's Conk. No?
Really?
Dude, it kind of...
Hey, Scorp.
That makes sense.
Do a screen grab right here.
Right?
So would that be like coding?
Not coding. Infusion.
That'll be mod.
So that's just advanced conk.
It's just advanced conch, I guess. Like his conch was just like that.
I'm waiting for you just to see the scene, and we can talk about
Hey,
it.
Say no more.
The way you do the infusing, and then you bring back something from way back when, like you can hold it into like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Let's go. After this episode, this I will put in contention with the My Hero episode in terms of the best animated episode of the year.
Okay, fair. I lock my screen by accident. Do it again. I got you. Screen grab.
I think One Piece just needs like one like really high stakes episode where everything has to be like, just be like, yeah, easy. Because right now, like they're having fun. There's like important stuff happening, but like every episode is consistently good, but not story wise where everything's like elevated. Like everything here needs to be spot on or everybody dies kind of thing.
Yeah, just consistently phenomenal. Okay, got it. Good shit. All right, do another one. Serious face though. Hold on.
He lip quivering. He's locked.
I'm locked. Absolute cinema. All right. But with that being said, I think that will be the end of the pod. It was a fun pod. Hooray! You can go to the bathroom if you so please. Actually, let me outro and then we can go to the bathroom. Sorry. Go to the bathroom. We're gonna do the One Piece. My fault.
Oh, valid.
Yeah, we're gonna open the packs. He's tweaking. All right. Which one? That one's yours?
Yeah.
That one's Kane's. I'll pick one of these.
And one is Oracles.
Which one of these? Uno, dos, tres. I'll do this one. And then we'll open these two at the end.
I was going to say...
3. Big bro.
Once you like catch up, I feel like what is being talked about now, kind of like the whole My Hero thing, has so much influence on what's happening right now in One Piece or what's happened in One Piece.
Right.
The messages passed on to other people. It's truly beautiful. Like looking back at it, you're just like, oh snap, this moment influenced all these, kind of like another Roger Great Pirate. Like this.
Got you.
Yeah.
This is what cascaded. All these events happened because of this one moment.
And you look at like some characters, how they move, and you're like, makes sense now.
Wow. So we're getting into all the backstory right now, really.
Yeah.
Or a good amount of it at least.
And my assumption is once this gets animated, it's gonna be dragged out. But I think it's gonna do good for Oda to catch up and everything.
Got you. Okay.
And then Odin's backstory was like a good 16 to 18 episodes. This has to be more than 18 episodes of backstory.
Wow.
I think so. Like, in my opinion,
is this centered around one person or is it like multiple events?
Multiple.
Okay, that's crazy.
Because I think we told you. We're like Inception right now. We're in backstory.
Oh, backstory within a backstory within a backstory.
Crazy, yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. But with that being said, thank you guys for coming out, man. It has been a jam-packed episode. Fun times, great talking points. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? This discussion right here might actually be one of my favorite discussions in terms of our talking points. Because that My Hero discussion was phenomenal. But the whatchamacallit, the My Hero discussion for me, I don't know what it is, man. Something about My Hero really hits close to home. It kind of like Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho wasn't even the craziest anime, but something about it hit close to home for me. I don't know what it is, man.
Blue Vortex.
Blue Vortex. Oh yeah, we're unfortunately out of time, but I will get to 2 Blue Vortex next week. I apologize, bro. I always have so many talking points to talk about. I just don't get to it.
Fair. That's fair.
What? 2 Blue Vortex discussion for my birthday. When's your birthday? Talk to me.
Let's hear it.
Talk to me.
Tomorrow
would be crazy. Because we are having another pod on Thursday with a special guest next Sunday. Wow. It falls on a Sunday too? That's hard.
You have to do your reading.
That's hard. I have to. No, I already read it.
Oh, you read it?
Yeah, I just don't have time to talk about it.
Thursday. You want to watch Chainsaw Man?
Oh, you after the pod?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down to watch it after the pod.
I'm down.
Is there any openings?
Yeah, there's a few times.
Okay.
Actually, you're right. I haven't checked.
I haven't checked either. Well, we can check, and then I'm thinking about asking the guest.
You want what?
I'm thinking of asking the guest.
Oh, if she wants to go too?
If we finish,
if it's possible,
okay,
yeah. I'm down.
We can do that. For sure. Yeah. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for going for tuning in. This has been a fun pod, and whatchamacallit, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification, and we upload next.
Dang.
If you haven't joined the Discord, top link in the
Join it
description.
right now.
It only takes 3 clicks.
You better join it. If you don't join it, yeah, Tony, you know, Boku no
It only takes 3
Data.
clicks, 3 leches, my boy.
CCC.
Oh, and I have been your host, the honored one, baby.
The host that you love the most.
The
Psych,
love-
cause you gotta hate him.
Exactly.
Baka.
That was
That
right.
was good. Voice actor.
Voice actor.
Up and coming. And with that being said,
Oh,
man,
yes.
I've been your host, the honored one. Shmi.
Laser beam.
And we have
Supposed to be getting.
and we have the GOAT himself, Luka Doncic.
Yo.
Special Decoding. And then to my father's right, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Tony Chapa.
Chapa.
Hey, yo, we're keeping that in. We're keeping that in the final edit. You feel me? And with that being said, it has been GHM Podcast, and we catch you boys on it and girls on the next one.
Yeah.
Beautiful app, man. Beautiful app. Yo, Scorp, we got you, bro. I got you for your birthday. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get you right for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you right. You've been the #1 most loyal mod throughout this whole journey, and I'm gonna get you right. Trust, man. So
He's gonna kiss you.
I might give you a little smooch. You feel me? So let me know. I'm gonna ask you for your informations, and I'm gonna send you some stuff, big bro, because you always been looking out. You know what I'm saying? Showing love. So we appreciate it. But with that being said, everyone in the stream for coming out, we appreciate it. Thank you. Next, this Thursday, we're gonna have a guest appearance. We might stream it, we might not. I don't know, but stay tuned. And I will post it on Discord and maybe on Instagram if we do stream it. So, yeah. But with that being said, man, we'll catch you boys and girls on the next one.
Bye.
Ambos.
Oh.
Shambly. That's good.